Welcome, and thanks for listening. Here at Oddcast, we are very grateful to live and record in the beautiful Pacific Northwest on the current ancestral and unceded lands of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish people.
Welcome to Only Wizards in the Dungeon, a TTRPG podcast where we play anything from D&D to Pathfinder to our new RPG, Fate Core. Fate Core is a very unique RPG system because it's pretty much whatever you want to be. It could be a horror setting, it could be a Kaiboy Western.
Kaiboy Western.
Yeah, Kaiboy Western. From sci-fi to fantasy to whatever you want. And in today's episode, we are playing as department store employees, living day-to-day lives at our favorite store. My name is William, and I will be your dungeon master.
Stealing it from me.
Oh, God, let me shine. Anyway, I am your player, and I just want to go introduce everyone because we have a new player. Let's start with him. Jex, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jex. I use he, him pronouns. Will dragged me here, and I didn't know what was happening until we showed up. And I was like, what? Are we recording? Are we doing stuff? So, yeah, we're recording.
Jex, I need a fun fact from you.
Very professional of us.
Very professional.
I just did my nails again. They're a wonderful shade of green, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, it definitely came a long way through the other tone, which was like a little bit a lot. But anyway, those are good. Those are good.
Are they sharp?
They're the same.
They're the same.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Are they sharp? Like,
They were sharp the first time I did them, and my sister was like, they're too sharp. So then they're round, and I'm going back to sharp now because I like the sharp.
okay.
Kitty cat claws.
Kitty cat claws.
Yeah.
Andy, moving on to you. Do you have any fun facts for us today?
I do. So my fun fact is I just recently finished my reread of Wheel of Time.
Oh.
Like the
Second.
24 book series that spans across billions of pages.
14. Yeah, so I was told rereading the Wheel of Time, it's kind of worth it because it is just nerd homework when you have to say like, oh, you get through the first 3 books. When book 4 is when it kicks off, but then from like 7 to 9, it's all politics. And then the ending is just great. That took a while.
You see, I pay for Amazon Prime, sponsored by Nose. And I can just watch the first season of the show, which was very mid, as those Gen Zers say those days.
They changed a lot. And I'm curious to see how it'll go. I didn't think it was awful as far as someone who's read the book. But, they have room for it to go better, and they also have room for it to go downhill.
At least it's better than The Witcher. Anyway, moving on.
Ooh.
Cav, our trusty DM.
Hello. So, my name's Cav, and welcome back, everyone. Now I'm just thinking about the dress from Wheel of Time, which is very cool because it's very blue and pretty. And I saw someone make that on YouTube, like their own version. But let's think about a fun fact that I can share with everyone today, because I was designing the game and didn't have a fun fact ready. What do? I have a game that, actually, this is fun. So Will sent me a link yesterday about a new release of a game called Age of Wonders 4. And though I don't really care about Age of Wonders 4, it made me think about other games that I'd really like to see like a version of hasn't really been done. Maybe it's been like re-released, I think, on a different format or in a different format or something like that. And I was thinking about Final Fantasy Tactics Advance because that should
so
be
good.
re-released. It's so good. And I never finished it because as a child, I got to one of the bosses and they were hard and I didn't know what to do. But I loved the job system and it's so much better than most of the Final Fantasy job systems. And I've never seen like a game like it. I know they've re-released it for
Phone,
not even for phone, like for some other platform, but we need a new version of that. That needs to be done. So developers learn, get better.
I was actually replaying that I was playing it on my laptop not too long ago.
Yeah.
Nice. Moving on to Selena's, our final contestant.
What are we playing for, Will?
RuPaul's Drag
We're playing to be honest.
Season 16.
Okay. Hi, I'm Salinas. Welcome back. My fun fact this week is I now work at a library. It is everything that I've always dreamed of. I freaking love it. My to read list is now a mile long. And I get to spend the day like organizing books, which is what I used to do in my free time for fun, along with untangling my jewelry.
Nice. Oh, I guess my fun facts. Oh, I'll keep it vague, but basically this week has been my birthday earlier in the week. And that birthday went a little, it segued a little because 15 minutes after I woke up, my partner lost their job. And it was just, yeah. Oh, wait, you didn't know about that?
I didn't know this.
Oh, no.
Well, now we'll talk after the
Yeah, we'll
recording.
talk about that, yeah. But no, they lost their job, and the whole day it was kind of like a shit show of me being like, do I celebrate myself or do I mourn my partner, or is this like a combo? I don't know. Okay. No.
His life was tied to his job.
I meant like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just a weird day. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Well, and then I defeated you with a draft. We played Magic the Gathering, and I drafted all the best cards.
Oh no, that was the day before, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
and
day
you only
before.
defeated me because people fed you with rares and mythics.
Yes.
Shut up.
I was the one who
Oh
won.
my
I
God.
was the game
Mwah.
master. I was the in the game name of Game Grumps, the channel that I'm going to reference here. I am the boy who wins. I guess we should get started. Yes, with our introduction. So, in addition to introducing ourselves, we now have to introduce all of our characters because we're playing Fate, and because we're playing Fate, the character creation system and also the setting is very different from other games we've played. It's a little bit like Teens in Space or Kids on Bikes in the sense that it's got a different style of dice rolling. There's no classes per se, I'll say. And so we've all decided, or everyone here has decided, to be different people working in S&K Department Store, a department store that if you're from Canada, the best way to describe it would be like Hudson's Bay, which is often a multi-level department store with different booths that have different brands and different things.
If Nordstrom and Walmart had a baby.
If Nordstrom and Walmart had a baby. The Hudson's Bay here in Vancouver, for example, has a section that's all furniture, a section that's different clothing for men and women, perfume,
Kitchenware.
literally, they're adding a
anything.
Zellers to the
Oh my
bottom at this
God.
point. So that's happening. Zellers is coming back from the dead, everyone. But only Canadians will understand that reference.
I do not understand that reference.
But that's
Missing
the
out.
idea of where we're going to be. So everyone here, please let's describe your characters. We'll describe your character first and why they're at S&K Department Store.
Oh, yeah. Well, my character's name is Sydney, and she's your cliche high school girl who just had to take a part-time job because her parents were basically like throwing an ultimatum. If you don't work, we're not paying for your college. She's very perceptive about everything except for her life and herself. So yeah, that's how I would summarize my character.
Okay, very good. And Jex, describe yours.
I'm playing Andy. Andy's a total keener who's drunk all the corporate Kool-Aid. Yeah, kind of been here for a while, recently got promoted.
Ooh,
Andy the character,
not at all
Andy
related
the player.
you're the player.
We're kind of the same.
Yeah. And Andy, who are you playing?
I am playing Eugene Snickerbull, aka Kyle Powers, is my stage name. I'm an aspiring model / actor, not the best at either,
Yeah.
but I am incredibly attractive. And I'm just here. I'm working. I'm almost have enough so I can move, and I'll make my name famous.
Okay, yeah. Do you have an agent, or are you stubbornly refusing to get one?
What's an agent?
I think I have an agent, but it's probably just like my drunk uncle.
yeah, who's not doing the best job, but is trying their best. Okay, Salinas, who are you playing?
I'm playing Megan Balenciaga, previously known as Megan Thorpe. And few years ago, I was working here, and then I won the lottery, and then I had an amazing few years, predominantly in Vegas, and now I'm back. So
Things
yeah.
are awkward because you like flipped everyone and just you were really honest about how you feel about the company and all of your coworkers before you left.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Megan walked through the store and was like, fuck you. You are, I just insulted everyone on the way out. And then,
And like right before I left, like the little pyramid that everyone had piled full of like on sale cereal. I like pushed down and then I left.
Specifically cereal.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a weird store. Why do they have a tower of cereal just
It
there?
was on sale.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, also everyone here, the last sort of event that everyone has been to is, in fact, Megan's
Welcome back party.
welcome back party, because they were forced to come back because they lost all their money. And everyone there had a few interactions with each other. So just for now, let's describe some of your connections you have with each other, things that may influence you in one way or the other when interacting with other people. So, Will, who are you connected to in this group and why?
Yeah, so you see me and the skater boy over there, aka
Kyle.
Definitely
if we're gonna use my stage name.
So yeah, I'm just stuck in this town and I know I can do better. And then Kyle shows up and I understand how deep and emotional and complex of a man he is. And his dreams and ambitions are just to live for. So I know Kyle promised me, after drinking a little bit of non-alcoholic champagne, we like got loose a little, and he promised to take me with him when he becomes big in Hollywood. So I'm just here counting the days, still texting my boyfriend / ex / boyfriend Tom, because you have to have like a plan B, but like whatever, like we're totally not gonna be together.
Got to play the field.
Yeah.
And then any other connections as well?
Yeah. What was it? I think it was Megan, right?
It's Megan.
What was about? What
My
about?
main, you know me as Megan Balenciaga.
But what about it? Like,
What's our connection?
Yeah.
You're annoying.
yeah, and then there's Megan, and she just like came back and like wasted all her cash, and she just looks like a total failure and like not something I want to be growing up. So like, she was pathetic. And like, I'm not taking shit from her.
You're having a feud.
I'm not fucking taking shit from her.
She thinks we're having a feud. I don't remember her name.
On that note, I guess we'll go first of all. Andy, what are your two connections?
Yes, Andy.
Oh yes, sorry. We'll do that.
I told you.
I liked it because
Oh my god.
Cav was looking at Jackson.
I'm looking at-
Will was looking at me.
I'll get it. Let's redo it. I'll re-say it. So Jax, e.g. Andy. This is a little maybe confusing, but Jax, please describe your connections.
Yeah. So Andy's sees Sydney as someone he can mentor into being a great employee and starting her wonderful career at this fulfilling department store. Mm-hmm. And he's very excited. Megan was his boss before her lucky break. And now those roles are flipped. So finally the rules will be properly followed.
Beautiful work. Okay, Kyle Powers, e.g. Andy. What is your connection with the people here?
My first one is with Sydney because she's just incredibly supportive. I told her about my dreams for Hollywood and how I do want to make my name there. Mm-hmm. And she gave me a lot of encouragement and just made me feel good about myself. I got a lot of confidence from her. She was a little, close, but, she just seems excited. And then my second relationship is actually with Andy, myself. Because whenever I needed time off potentially for, a gig or an audition, he's always willing to switch my hours around. Aww. He doesn't yell at me too much when I hide in different places where I don't have to interact with
was me
people. You wish.
Oh
yeah. And also he doesn't question if I just tell him I have an audition, I can take the day off and just stay at home, and he never asks questions why.
Taking advantage of the
he's like a father figure. No,
yeah,
like an absentee father figure.
Yes. Okay, and then let's go with Megan. Selena's, what are your connections here?
As Andy / Jax has previously stated, I used to be the boss, or at least the manager. I was a really lazy boss who was just looking to do the least amount of work possible. And Andy was really annoying because he would constantly double check all the rules and was really punctual and stuff and made me look bad. But then I won the lottery, so it didn't matter. And then now I'm back and he's my boss and it's really annoying. Mm-hmm. And then as for everyone else, the they're just all people who have like their futures ahead of them and seem really positive, and that is draining. That is exhausting. That they see sunshine in the world. Like how dare they?
Well, I guess that introduces everyone here. So let's get started with the situation at S&K Department Store. Now, S&K Department Store is quite a large department store. It has 5 levels, including underground parking. It's in a downtown space, so it's 5 levels because there's other buildings around it. And it's quite well known for having been there for a long time. The building itself is older, but it has been there since like the early 1900s. It's just sort of continued through up until now. Instead of me telling you where it is in what city, I'd actually like everyone here to tell me what city you would like S&K Department Store, your department store, to be in, if any at all.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. One option is Kentucky. What was Selena's going to offer?
Mississauga, Ontario.
Mississauga, Ontario. I like
we're
Mississauga,
doing like
Ontario.
Canada right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're in Mississauga, Ontario, in
Saskatchewan.
S&K Department Store.
Saskatoon.
It's somewhere where like I want to get out of.
Yes,
Mississauga,
Mississauga.
Ontario.
Perfect. Mississauga. And so you're all there in Mississauga, attending your different parts of the department during the day. I'll go one at a time and ask you which department you work in as someone goes up to you as you're kind of working there during the day. So first of all, let's go with Selena's. Where does Megan work in the department store? Any specific department?
I'm trying to think what would be like the most Megan department, because I feel like Sydney is working in clothes.
Honestly, Sydney is like a general assistant, so she gets all those like, kind of like, organize this, put things on counters, and just
Stock shelves.
stock the shelves, just do stuff. She usually just like vapes, in the background most of the time.
I guess like food, like the food department.
This place has a food department.
Like the food court?
Oh, okay.
There's no food court in
Oh.
department
there's
stores.
no. Okay.
But there could be a grocery area.
Like snacks. No. Yeah, sure. I work in kitchenware.
You work in kitchenware. You do the thing that no one does anymore, which is the like kitchenware.
I've never cooked a day in my life, and I work in the kitchenware department.
You do the examples where like people cook using like the in-store equipment to show off, all clad, and like try to get people to buy it.
You're
But
like,
I just all I do is I plug it in and I like slap on a piece of toast and some like sliced cheese, and that's my demonstration every time. It doesn't matter what it is, air fryer,
The
it's
blender.
a blender.
A piece of bread and blender.
Yeah.
A thing of Kraft single cheese.
Yep.
you like put a piece of bread under an espresso machine and then just like, dripping coffee on it. You're like, here we go.
That works.
Espresso bread.
Yeah, so you're an ineffectual kitchen work salesperson.
And then no one wants to cook nowadays. It's not my fault. Everyone's lazy.
Yeah, true. So you're working there. You're performing one of your demonstrations with your bag of Wonder Bread and sliced Kraft single cheese, and you see a group of people looking at it, kind of getting distracted, confused, and leaving because it doesn't seem all that pertinent. But you don't.
I'm like, it's open faced grilled cheese. There's nothing to be confused about. God.
Yeah.
As I put it in the blender.
So people ask you questions, and then you put it in the blender, and they leave because they don't know what to do. And you see Jeremy. Jeremy's a very well-known staff member here, very helpful, very positive, very engaged. Comes up to you and says, "Oh, Megan, hi. How's it going? Demonstration going well?"
What do you want, Jeremy?
Oh, no, I was just sent here by the manager. I was supposed to let a bunch of people know that there's a event happening. Well, I'm not supposed to I guess I'm not supposed to share too much, but
I like put the blender on a higher blend.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What?
Wait, no, it's about a promotion.
Like one of us is getting promoted, or we have to sell something more.
No. It's it turns off the blender. It's a promotion. There's been a bunch of you been doing really well, supposedly in different ways. So the manager told me to let you all know that we're getting promoted. I am
all of
too.
us.
Yeah, me too.
As a group, we're all getting promoted.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid. All right,
Look,
where do I go?
if you just keep rejecting everything that's good in your life, maybe you're gonna. Okay. You see Jeremy walks away from Megan, making a lot of noise in the kitchenware department. and travels through the rest of the department store. Finds as they're going, let's say the kitchen department is like the 3rd floor, goes up to the 4th floor looking around for people and happens to find stocking some clothes in the women's clothing department, Sydney. Sees Sydney, waves at Sydney, goes, Sydney, hi, hey, it's Jeremy.
I pretend to like not see Jeremy.
Sydney, I see you, Sydney.
What up, Jam? What's up?
Oh, what's up, Sid?
No.
I'm using that
No,
right?
don't call me that.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to just relate to the youth.
Don't.
Oh, okay. So, Sydney, I just wanted to.
Wait, as he's like saying now, I'm watching like a meme on my phone. It's just like I'm scrolling through like Insta stories. It's just...
Don't worry. I won't tell. I won't tell Andy about the phone.
Wait, did you talk to Andy?
Well, yeah, Andy mentioned a little bit.
Oh shit! Wait, no, the wrong Andy. Oh my god! I thought you meant Kyle.
No.
I hate this already. Anyway. Yeah. Thanks. I guess.
Yeah. So I was just sent here by the manager. I was supposed to let everyone know that end of day, we're all getting promoted, and we need to just go up to the top level to meet with the manager at the end of the day, because we're all been doing good, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've been doing good. I don't know about some of those, but I've been doing good. Yeah, I'll be there. When is it? When is the end of day?
End of
like
day,
in
so-
10 minutes? Or something?
No, you've got a little bit of time, like
10
couple
minutes.
hours.
Oh,
Couple hours.
Do you mind? I just really need to go to like the restroom. So I'm just gonna I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like a little washroom break, but like then after I'm just gonna go right upstairs.
Okay.
And just,
Yeah.
Okay.
Of
Bye.
course. Okay.
And then she just like leaves. Like
Just leaves the store.
Just come back at the end of the day, like
she
right
will
before.
go get like a Starbucks or something.
You don't get Starbucks.
She'll
You
be
see
back.
Jeremy's like, enjoy, have a good time, and then walks again throughout the store. Goes towards the next department. Jeremy's going to go to the top department because they know that specifically Andy or Andrew, we'll go by Andrew for simplicity's sake.
Oh my god! Please let's go by Andrew.
Andrew often works in the top area because they want to be seen by management all the time doing a good job. So goes up to the top level. This is the furniture department, and notices Andy or Andrew in the distance, walks over. Andrew, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How's your grandmother?
Wonderful. She's doing really
Doing
great.
good? I was so sorry to hear about everything, but I'm glad to hear she's doing better.
Yeah, it was a really wonderful recovery. We were all super surprised.
I'm so happy for you, Andrew. I just want to let you know that Andrew, the manager told me that you've been doing great. We're gonna get promoted, which is really great. He told me to go around and ask a bunch of people who are there was about 5 of us who were gonna get promoted.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's earlier than they normally promote people, but
Yeah. I mean, it's within. I know we're going through another hiring binge coming up, but it's exciting because we're gonna get promoted. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
that's
well,
so good.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you so much. Do you know where? In fact, I'm looking for Kyle. Do you know where Kyle is? Because Kyle goes random place. I don't know where he goes sometimes. I keep in touch with everyone, show up, keep an eye on everyone, say hi. It's all around the store all the time, but I can't find Kyle.
The schedule says he should be working on the second floor.
Second floor? Okay, second floor. Okay. Well, have a great time up here. The manager notices you're doing a great job. I think he's just over in that corner. So if you want to do your round, go get him.
Thank you.
And slaps you on the back like a little bit, like a good job, and then proceeds to go down to the second floor. On the second floor, what is the department that Kyle Powers works in?
Power to no.
Power department.
I mean, I was kind of along the same vibes as Sydney, like just overall kind of like assistant on the second floor. Like if I have to go to the cash register, I have to go to the cash register because sometimes, there's people there looking for models.
This department store has little like cash registers throughout it so that people can go and buy things, then pay there and then go out. So you're just working on one of the floors in second floor. The second floor is going to be menswear mixed with a few other things.
I say that kind of makes sense because I look at like the models on like the display models and be like, God, I'd look good in that.
Spending a lot of time near the mirrors.
Yeah. just constantly just checking myself out. Like,
Which floor was Sydney on?
Sydney was working on the women's department floor at the moment, but was just stocking shelves.
Is that first floor, second floor, third floor?
That is the 4th floor.
which is the top floor.
The fifth
No,
floor is
fifth floor.
furniture, and that's the top floor.
What was on the second floor again?
Second floor is menswear.
Menswear.
And plus like a few other things.
Yeah, menswear plus.
Miscellaneous.
Men's associated items like grills.
Menswear plus outdoor stuff then.
Yeah, outdoors.
And then what's on the first floor?
The first floor is makeup and perfume.
Like every first floor in every department store.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed by smells every time you walk in.
Probably jewelry too then.
And jewelry. So going down to find Kyle, sees Kyle stocking some menswear, admiring some of the models and trying to take the same pose as
Yeah, I'm trying to match it as hard as I can.
Yeah. There's a few individuals, much to Sydney's sadness. There are some other women who keep checking out Kyle and whispering to each other. And then after checking out Kyle,
Good thing Sydney ain't there. Good thing
Yeah.
Sydney's getting her triple shot pistachio latte
getting all the
With oat milk.
with
oat goat milk.
with goat milk.
With goat oat milk.
50-50 split, you know, when you want a little bit of oat, a little bit of goat. Oh, goat milk.
I just like that as a motto.
A little bit of oat, a little bit of goat. And you see Jeremy. Jeremy comes down and says, Kyle, hey, Kyle.
Oh, Jeremy, what's up, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? How's the family? How's the kids? I mean, sorry, how's the family?
Say I don't have any kids that I'm aware of. No, things are going
Slug
well though. I mean, my aunt died, but you know,
I'm so sorry.
no, it's okay. She was
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hug?
Yeah.
Hug.
For you, man.
Gives
For
you a
bro.
hug. You used to have a little bit of a moment. I just wanted to let you know that I got told by the manager that actually there's a bunch of promotions going around, and myself and Sydney and Megan and Andrew all got promoted. So you got to stay
bro.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great. We got to stay after work and go up to the top floor to speak to the manager when that all goes down, so we know what we're promoted for.
Oh, bro, that's awesome. It's gonna be kind of awkward though, and I tell him I'm quitting in like a week or two.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Talk
to him.
you know, an extra week of pay. You know, a little increase that'll help me
Yeah.
get down to.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That's totally true. Oh, well, so I want to let you know, you're doing great. Glutes, looking good.
Oh, thanks,
You're doing
bro.
more squats.
I've been working hard.
Yeah, doing more squats.
I mean,
wow.
your triceps, man. Look, flex
thank
for me.
you.
Come on, let me see that.
Yeah, he flexes.
Oh God, yeah. You got this, man.
I work hard. I work hard.
Yeah, you
but
do.
I play hard. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We should totally. Yeah, we'll do something
Yeah,
else.
maybe
But-
drinks after the promotion.
Oh yeah, drinks.
Yeah, that'd be
drinks,
great.
for sure. Yeah, I'll see you up at the top floor.
Yeah, see you then, man. See you
Okay,
then.
see you there. Have a good time. And he walks basically back into the store to do other work. The rest of you continue on your shifts, apart from Sydney, who comes back from getting a Starbucks.
Listen, it's kosher, okay? Like, you can't
Yeah.
judge me for that.
Yeah. And then you proceed to spend more time in the department store. Is there anything you'd like to do in the department store? People you'd like to talk to?
Kyle,
Yeah.
how are you? I brought you this little egg tart from Starbucks. I know it's your
Sydney.
favorite.
Oh, thank
Protein,
you.
for your glutes and other
You know,
bits.
you're the second person to talk about my glutes today.
Who was the first?
Oh, it's Jeremy.
Oh, I didn't know Jeremy is gay.
What? No.
Oh,
We just go. Sometimes we'll work out together.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, do you want to work out together sometimes?
Yeah, that'd be great. What kind of exercises do you do? I'm really into powerlifting.
Yeah, I'm like
running.
so into those things as well.
Yeah. What's your favorite lift?
Lift, like there is like this, elevator and it lifts.
I have. You know what? I haven't heard of that. Maybe I'll.
It's an elevator move. Oh, how about but like you really need those like equipment things, and like I can't show it to you without them. So how about I go to the same gym you go to? Like let's say tomorrow, and we just stretch things together. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, stretching's important, and
very important.
I like to. Here. I can tell you about my gym. Let's go. Here, I'll
You
take
remember
it.
that Jeremy's also going with you tomorrow to the gym. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention that. Jeremy's my bro.
Do
We're
you
just
want
going.
some of my
No.
Starbucks?
Oh no, I can't.
Why
Too
is
much
there
sugar.
Too
Too
much
much sugar
sugar?
for me.
Your Starbucks drink is so thick. It's like
Have you seen some of the Starbucks drinks? They're
Yeah.
so thick. You have
It's
to.
the goat's oats.
goat oat milk. It makes it twice as thick.
It's just. It's a very thick and sugary drink, but like I can take it all if I need to. And I look at you. It's like my very awkward way of flirting, like with teenage.
You know what?
You didn't have to
more
explain
power
it.
to you. Here, wait. You know what? All right.
Power.
No,
Gym. Something I do.
No. Here, let's go to a spot because you got us. Megan is back. And
Fuck. Oh yeah.
No,
I
no, no.
remember, like what?
it's you have to watch her.
Okay.
It's so fun.
Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
You go.
I love
Okay.
watching
Like,
things.
I like to think like we're
Okay,
taking
we
like
go.
back ways to get there.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
perfect because what I was about to do was no one takes my sample food because it's bread and sliced cheese. And so because like ideally you're supposed to like have people take samples, but no one does. And so what I'm supposed to do with leftovers is throw it out
Yeah.
into like the designated garbages. But what I do, because I'm petty, is I take all of it and I go up to the furniture floor and then I find the like shiny garbage bins that they're trying to sell, like the really fancy ones for like $60, $120. The ones that I know that Andrew is trying to upsell because we have overstock.
Yeah.
And so he's just been trying to push them, and I just put it in those garbage cans. There's no lining in them.
You know who
Like-
you remind me of? You remind me of that like woman who would lick all the samples before giving it away,
Only if it's going to someone I know I don't like.
Okay.
But yeah, so I don't know if they'd follow me while I do that and discover.
I just like the thing we watched you earlier,
Yeah.
and then you fucked off. We were like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's that.
Yeah. So you see coming from the garbage cans in your department, Megan. Megan is now putting away the samples, and you notice a lot of like, do you store your Wonder Bread just on the store floor and just like have it like in places?
No,
that
it's
you
all
shouldn't?
it's all in various. Like I've been doing this since I came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So it's around 30 days. So 30, I've hit 30 different garbage cans. I'm trying to spread it out as much mold as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting your revenge.
Yeah. I'm not super subtle about it either.
So you see Megan acting suspicious for sure in some fashion. Now you're going there to just watch and notice Megan, correct? Just to observe.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
observing.
both
Yeah, we're
of
just
you-
kind of just laughing.
Yeah. Can both of you do a notice check?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use one of my quirks that is called, what is it called? Hold on. High school girl perception.
Yes.
To like really see what's the tea behind
Yes.
Megan's
So you'll invoke an
actions.
aspect, which means you add a +2 to the roll.
All right. Hold on.
So I get a plus.
So basically,
2
like,
because I'm good at it. Yeah, I'm fair at it. So then 3.
so I get minus
2.
3 and then plus 2, and it's still -1.
So 6.
No, it's -3 plus 2.
I had -1 plus 3, so
Okay.
I got 2.
So 2. So -1. You just notice people walking through the store, and it doesn't seem like strange to you. It's just people wearing awful outfits that you're confused by. Like, why would they wear
Fucking
that?
awful.
As you're looking at Megan putting stuff away, kind of putting things back into storage, the different all clads, not washing them, of course, because why would Megan do that? And you see a very tall woman in the distance just kind of walking through. You look at them, kind of are confused by them. They seem quite tall. And then you get distracted by Sydney, who joggles your attention kind of back towards Megan. And then as you look back, there's no one there. So maybe they just left the store. But
Kyle, Megan is just so like, look at her eating those things. She doesn't even finish them. She dumps them in garbage cans. Oh my God, Megan is so fucking weird.
You can't be that down on her. She's not the worst. You should have seen her when before she won the lottery. Before she won the lot, like
Oh,
just
God.
the way that she just came back and just said "fuck you" to everyone. It was kind of like it was kind of eye opening for me. You know, it made me think. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe life is better somewhere else.
as you're saying that, Andrew, you see both Sydney and Kyle not at their stations. It's 30 minutes, 45 minutes before end of day, maybe about 30 minutes. They're out of place. They're not in their correct spot. And Megan is throwing bits of bread inside company property.
Don't forget the sliced cheese.
And sliced cheese, which to you is worse because, you know, the bread's cheap. The cheese is the most expensive part of that budget. And you see them all just in this department here in level 3. What do you do?
Hi. So many violations. Just so many violations. First of all, why aren't you at your spots?
Kyle, and you see, it's all Megan's fault. She's dunking on your damn golden garbages. And listen, violations aside, we're doing real great. We actually finished everything we had to do, and we're actually getting promoted. Thank you very much. So it's all Megan.
I have not stopped putting bread in the garbage can this entire side. And then I see like a garbage can, like a bigger one that's like supposed to be for outdoors. And I completely ignore Andrew. And I'm like, Kyle, check this out. And then I want to like throw, like I smushed a ball of Wonder Bread and sliced cheese together. Because it smushed really well because it was in a blender.
Yes.
And then I want to throw it into the one that's like distance.
Roll a shoot check.
Okay. Can I use?
Yeah. Otherwise, just go on Google on your phone.
I'm fair, so +2.
All right. So does she roll 6 dice or does she just have
4
+2?
dice +2?
I rolled 2 4 times.
So
it's -4 +2.
But then I get +2.
+2.
Right?
So
Yeah, we
it's
added +2
-2.
And then +2. So it's still -2.
So
Okay.
your ball of cheese and bread not only misses, but it completely splays on the ground, and a woman walking by accidentally steps on it and slips and falls.
And then Megan just laughs.
And this woman gets up and it's like, "What?
And I point at Andrew. I'm like, Andrew, that's a patron. That's a paying customer. Look what you've done.
Are you the manager?"
I'm so sorry. Ma'am, I am so sorry. This would never happen again. You actually, that really expensive tent. Oh, wait, we're on the furniture. That really expensive mattress is on 50% discount, but we could get it to you for even cheaper for all of the suffering that you've done. Right, Andrew? And I go back to putting bread inside garbage.
All I'm finding out right now is Salinas and Will are the worst.
What are you going to do about this? I could sue you. I'm not in the United States, but I could sue you.
I am so sorry. We will have this sorted right away. I do not know what has come over our customers. I'm sorry. Not our customers. I'm very sorry.
I am personally fine. I'm looking for my child, and you completely, you know, I'm just, yes, my information, and gives you their phone number. Like, I expect compensation. I'm busy right now. Let me, and walks out of the space, you know, trailing breadcrumbs, wiping it.
She's not the tall lady, right?
She's not the tall lady.
Okay.
No, she's just a random person, but seems to be looking for someone and was up here and then has slipped. It's also at this point 30 minutes before closing time, so they're looking for someone in particular. Now, what do you do now that you're up here? You've got time, yeah.
Andrew will take the contact information and be, what's the manager's name?
The manager's name, I will call him,
Man.
no, Donovan.
So I have a question then. So because I know that Andrew is my superior, so does that mean you're assistant manager then?
Yes.
Okay, so Andrew's assistant manager, and you guys are like...
Megan, you should know those things. You work here. What the
Yeah, you
hell?
used to be the assistant manager, weren't you? Yeah, you were. When I first started, you were the assistant manager.
Death glare.
Megan takes out her phone.
Andrew will look over. Oh, I am so bad. Sorry.
Yes.
Manager's name one more time.
Donovan.
Donovan. Andrew will look over at Megan and be like, Donovan will hear about this.
Uh-huh.
It's like, how the hell did you not get fired on? You obviously, it's like some weird relationship between you and Donovan is going on here.
I'm sleeping with them.
I'm crashing at Donovan's place.
I'm gonna like look at Kyle and be like, okay, so no tea, no shade, but you know how like we were told by Jeremy that we're all getting promoted. I think whoever is making those decisions is a little stupid. Like, why the fuck is Megan getting promoted? Like,
Are we all saying this within earshot of each other?
Yeah.
I'll just say it. Like, I don't care.
I go through, hold on, Sydney, I like find you on Instagram and I start leaving mean comments under all of your photos.
Burn.
ladies, peace. Come on. We're all getting promoted. It's a good vibe kind of thing.
I will not see let's say I don't see them yet, the comments, because I'm too busy stalking Kyle's Instagram.
You see Jeremy appears out of nowhere, just suddenly, and you don't know where you're Hi guys. Hi.
Jeremy,
I'm
you know
sorry.
it's so cool when you do that.
I know I'm so good at it. I'm so good. Sorry to interrupt. Are you ready we're all here for, just hanging out before the promotion?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
We had some issues with people not being at their posts.
No, we didn't. Andrew, don't screw it for us right now. We are about to get promoted. We are great. Thanks.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't want to ruin that promotion by being in the wrong place. I mean, management might see you out of place, and that would be a big issue.
Andrew's right.
Kyle, tell him we didn't do anything wrong.
Andrew, we actually did get everything done, man. I agree. We should have been in our spot.
Yeah.
That's on us. But we were done with everything. It's just, there was a show on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason all of us are getting promoted, right? So must have done something, right?
I guess you're right. And if you did get everything done, I don't think that's against policy.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to decide if Kyle actually didn't get anything done.
Probably not.
In the back, there's a bunch of grills that are supposed to be built or displayed. All
On
the
the
parts are just
floor.
laid out, screws are scattered everywhere.
I'm gonna make that into an aspect that in the home
Section.
menswear and home section there is a lot of just displayed items that were never put away. So it's hard to run through that section right now without running into parts or clothes on racks. You see Jeremy goes, yeah, well, we only got 10 minutes before we're supposed to go to the meeting point. So everyone ready?
Well, we need to clean up this bread real quick. I'll go grab the broom.
Yes.
You should get the mop, Sydney.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I go up to the 5th floor.
Me and Kyle will go up to the 5th floor.
Okay, yeah. You go up to the 5th floor.
Wait, what about Andrew? Is he not gonna...
On the 5th floor. I thought
Wait,
we were-
yes,
No,
there-
furniture's the 4th floor.
No, furniture's 5th floor.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I walk away.
You walk away.
I like to think that we're just
I will...
bullying.
Okay, I will go to where we're supposed to go to.
Okay. Jeremy looks at specifically Andrew and says, don't worry, I have the mop, just in case.
Thank you so much.
And
Jeremy's so nice.
gives it to you and says,
Jeremy's literally the best person.
Yeah.
you're doing a great job. I'll clean it up for if you want. You go to the meeting, I'll just quickly clean it up. It's not that
You
much.
might want to check the garbage cans in the back, and then you also might want to check the ones in display in the storefront window, and then you also might want to check all the garbage cans that are in the children's rooms, the displays we had, and then also some
Wasn't
of
there
the
a
cupboards.
child who was missing or something? Should we look for that?
That you could check for bread and the child in all of those places.
Okay.
How
okay.
much bread do Megan, I've watched your displays. How much bread do you go through?
Why are we watching my displays? Aren't you supposed to be in men's jockstraps section or whatever?
No, I only do that at 11.
All
Yeah.
right.
And I know.
And then we try them on at noon.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's right, bro.
So?
Yeah, because we have to try them on, and then we'll have to wash them and then stuff. And
Yeah.
we'll sell it.
Yeah.
That's company policy, right, Andrew?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
company
I actually was assigned to the jockstrap put on session 2 as an assistant. Okay, so I'm gonna be giving you some, and then you'll show me. Okay,
Sure.
so we understand.
Jeremy looks
Which
confused.
Sir, better.
Wait, Andrew, I remember we talked about that. That was the thing. We were only. Do you want to add more people to the thing?
Ew,
well-
Andrew? No, ew.
Yeah,
I don't.
Andrew's a third.
Yeah, it's Andrew, Jeremy, and
Oh,
Kyle,
I
and I'll do it.
don't.
I think we might run afoul of some of the sexual harassment guidelines.
There's nothing sexual about trying work-safe jockstraps. It's all work-related, Andrew. Your imagination is crazy.
Well, you'd have to go up to management. Management's usually the best people to answer questions like this.
And Instagram slowly gets brought up.
This unending milkshake.
I just feel bad for Andrew.
Yeah.
Like, just the worst employees ever.
Andrew, you are brought up. Or Jeremy will go and clean and come up after everyone. So you all go up to the top floor. You
Aren't
notice
we
that
already on the top floor?
Sorry, yes, you'll go to the meeting point, and you notice that the building starts to like close down. The lights are getting turned off in different sections.
Jeremy does so much work.
It's all
Isn't Jeremy the best?
Yeah. And as you're waiting for further directions, you're waiting outside the manager's office. You see that Jeremy comes up after turning off lights, seemingly getting everything set up. He says, I just wanted to let you all know, this is not where we're actually meeting. We're supposed to go somewhere else. I just thought I didn't see where we're supposed to meet. So I thought I'd bring you over.
But where are we meeting?
Oh, well, actually over there. And they point at a display, which is on the section, which is a home living room area, which looks like a little TV and a bunch of couches and things arranged in a space.
All right.
In the
I'll go.
display.
Yeah, at the display. That was what the manager told me.
Oh, well, sounds great.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we'll go there.
Could I look at the display and because I just want to see if I notice anything kind of like odd about it.
Yeah, you can do an investigation check in this case.
Would I use notice or
This is investigation.
Okay, I don't have investigation, so I just rolled the 4.
Because you can go up to it. Actually, do you want to go up to it and look at it closely, or just from a distance?
This is just it's not like me
Then
being
notice.
like
Notice.
Yeah, it's not me being like
Yeah.
investigative. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
So that is +2. So it's a 3.
3. Okay, 3 is enough to
shit,
be
really?
like.
5, 5, 3, 1.
Oh
and then
my-
+2.
Yeah, the 3's fine. It looks like a regular display. Nothing's been changed. The TV's new. It's arranged differently than you used to.
Can we say that this is a display where I have put a slice of cheese on the lamp, like the light bulb, so
Yes.
that like it's inside the lamp. What's it called? Shade.
Yeah.
So that
It's a
people
square.
can't see it, and it's just like placed on top. So when people turn it on, it slowly melts down.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Andrew, you did a great job with this display.
Thank you. Yeah, it's actually arranged perfectly based on the guidelines. I spent a lot of time making sure that everything was exactly in the right place. I really hope management appreciates it.
Yeah, you remember that this was a weird display too. Like it's so specific as to how it has to be arranged. 5 seats, 1 TV, arranged specifically this way. You all walk over. Jeremy sits down, goes, okay, well, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Yeah, well, guys want to sit down?
I'm good. I will stand. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Jeremy, I'm like a little cold. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Are you trying to make Kyle jealous?
No, I was like, wait, why Jeremy? I want to sit in Kyle's lap.
Yeah.
That's all. But like, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you're cold, do you want? I don't have a jacket,
Kyle.
but we might be able to find one really quick.
Yeah,
We're
can you
waiting.
go like while we're waiting for like whoever's gonna give us like the promotion? Can you just like come and give me your jacket?
Okay, well, I think the promotion is should be waiting here. And as you're waiting around this display, you see the TV go on. And you see Donovan. Donovan is sitting at a desk.
Oh, Donnie V.
Just a little light at the desk. It's hard to see what's behind him. You notice that the whole building is kind of like the lights have been turned off apart from this display light. And you see Donovan look at everyone and say, hi. It's a recorded message, it looks like. Thank you so much for your service. I wanted to personally offer you a promotion and also thank you for everything you've done for the store. I hope that you understand the importance of this promotion. We really thank you for all your hard work and dedication here for these past, 8 months or more. I just want you to know that this selection process was a very difficult one, and you've all been chosen for a variety of different reasons. Again, I just want to thank you for your service and congratulations. Have a good night. And then the TV turns off.
You'll see Andrew kind of straighten and look very proud.
So, what promotion?
Wait, Megan, have you been here for 8 months? I feel like you just come back like 2 weeks ago. It makes no
I've
sense.
been here for 1 month, but I'm that good of an employee. I'm so sorry you had to work so much harder to reach my level.
I am waiting for this fight to happen. Does the TV just turn
Yeah,
off?
it just turns off.
Is the light still on in this display?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to go home now.
Does cheese like start melting?
I think that saves us. At the end of this, it's going to save us that slice of cheese.
This is like, I don't know. This is like not the promotion vibes I want to. And I will try to go and turn on the light at this like nearby switch.
You go over to a switch. You flick it.
Yeah.
Flick it off. Flick it on. Flick it off. Flick it off. Flick it on. Off. On. No lights. No power.
Okay, like what is happening?
Jeremy, you fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know what I did. I just turned off all the lights.
Well, now they're not turning on.
Did you turn
again.
off like the main switch?
No, I just came through. I went and turned off all the regular lights, and then the regular way. I didn't go to the breaker room or the down towards the bottom level. Or I didn't do that. That's where I assume. But then it's weird why this light's on. I don't know.
I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Bye.
Oh, okay.
We should wait around here. I mean, corporate probably expects us to. You said we should sit down, right?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Yeah,
We did, and we watched
I
the
don't
video.
like
They told us
this.
we're awesome. We
Yeah.
know, and now we go home.
We got the memo. Okay, Kyle, can we go home? I just want to go home.
Did you? I didn't drive you here. How'd you get here? Do you need a ride home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, not a problem. You
Kyle,
just have to
I need
ask.
a ride home too.
Yeah, no problem, Megan.
No, me. What? Megan,
Oh,
no, don't
I'm
take
gonna
her
need a
with-
home too. Ride home as
yeah,
well.
Jeremy, I got you.
Thanks.
I got you. Well, we'll drop off.
Okay, Andrew,
We'll do-
don't tell me you also need a drive home.
No, I brought my own vehicle.
Oh my god, of course you did.
Oh, did you take your bike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Good for the environment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for your
Yeah.
legs.
No, I
Yeah.
should have.
Okay.
And it doesn't take up space in the parking lot. We wouldn't want to take up any space from our valued customers.
Absolutely true.
There's
Yeah.
a slice of bread in his helmet.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I guess. Should we just get going?
Yeah, let's take the
Yeah,
exit, the emergency stairs, since I don't know, it's kind of dark here.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, well, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll go.
guys-
I'll use my flashlight, and I turn on my flashlight on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was fast.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'm really
speed.
good at like finger stuff, so just saying. That's me.
That's awesome. Here, let me turn my light on my phone too, because it is kind of dark up here. It takes me like noticeably longer.
Like
Ah,
full
shoot,
10
where is it?
seconds.
Here, I can help you. And
Oh,
I like
thanks.
put my finger on your finger as we were pressing the light.
I can do that shortcut. Oh my God.
Oh my god, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Sydney.
Yeah.
You go. Yeah.
Megan, you okay? Are you eating too much? I mean, American cheese isn't real cheese, but is it upsetting your stomach? Are you okay?
Huh?
Okay.
Let's go.
You go down the emergency stairs, and you notice you can go down to the bottom level. This doesn't go down to the parking. You have to go through a different set of stairs to do that. So you come back onto the main level. You notice that the store here has metal grates that cover the windows so that no one can break through the window and take things in the store if they threw something at it. And the lights here are also off. You go to one of the exits. You realize Jeremy's like, oh, that's really weird. There's supposed to be one door open. I didn't bring these down. That's weird. I guess we have to go through the parking exit. And you go to another set of doors that are supposed to lead down to parking. And as you go to push them, you realize they're locked. And Jeremy's going, these are related to power. These are all electronic. We need to, okay. Yeah. I don't know. This is weird. Super weird, guys. Super weird.
Yeah, that is quite strange.
We could wait back up on the 5th floor.
Okay, the more you say weird, the more like I don't know if I like it. So if it's like a prank, Jeremy, you better tell me now.
Not at all. No. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, we should have emergency power on site. Can I roll lore or anything
Yes,
to
you can
figure
do
out where
lore.
the
The
backup
lore of
generator is?
S&K Department Store.
You actually have an aspect. Do you want to use your aspect?
Based on the employee handbook, the backup generator is located.
And it is located in the boiler room in the basement. You have to go down to the lower level. It's not accessible via it is not accessible via parking. It's accessible via a different exit or door, and it's not electronically locked. It's a one you physically can go down to.
All right. Jeremy will say, well, according to the handbook, in any crisis situation, it is important that employees stay together so that they can make sure that everyone is safe. So let us all go down and restart the backup generator.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's go do that, and then you hear what sounds like an animal making a lot of noise, and what sounds like a small person, maybe like a young person, going.
So what floor are we on right now?
You're on level 1. It's on this level that you're on. All you hear is crunching what sounds like a dog going, and then a young person making noise.
Jeremy, did you not check if everyone was gone?
No, I
before you
didn't find
closed
anyone
up?
down here. Okay, maybe should we? I don't know. What do you think? Should we go back upstairs to the light? At least we know that's a place we should be. Maybe we're hearing something.
It might be one of the TVs that was having an issue.
Yeah. I mean, we're in perfume and jewelry and something else. I don't know if maybe one of the TVs down here making the noise.
Kyle, can you go check what's happening there?
I kind of I heard I thought I heard a small child, and that might be the one that you can't leave a child behind.
No,
can't leave a child
you
behind.
can't.
For sure. It would be against policy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Kyle, I'll help come check with you.
No, I was gonna say we should probably all go. I mean, we've all watched horror movies. We all know if you split up, you die.
Yeah.
Andrew, I think you're right. We're probably fine, but I feel a little better. You have the keys to everything too, don't you?
Yeah. I've got the key ring right here. He'll pull out his keys and kind of wave them around
Yeah.
a little bit.
Kevin's like, the keys aren't there.
No, they are. They are
Okay.
there.
Yeah, let's go. We have our flashlights, and
Yeah.
that is
Two
our
phones. Making
Well, I have a
noise.
phone. I just refuse to contribute my battery power to the flashlight.
True. Do a notice check as well, specifically the people using their phones,
Like for flashlights or just in general?
just in general to know.
Oh, I'm still on Instagram leaving shit posts.
Your
on,
Instagram isn't working. You have no Wi-Fi. You have no bars.
Would Andrew have a small flashlight as part of the
Keyring.
preparedness?
Guys, I've rolled 12 dice and none of them were pluses so far. Negative? Oh, zero actually. Just for me, yeah.
Zero.
Andrew has a 5 for notice.
5. Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay. So specifically, Andrew, on a 5, you notice where the sound probably came from. You're thinking about TVs, and then you realize that's not where a TV is located. That's over in like a jewelry department store. It is a stall that is selling a specific brand of jewelry. And you also hear what sounds like something moving away in the distance, but you don't have enough light to see what's going on out there. Maybe it's the person who screamed or someone who
robber.
ran. Yeah, a robber or something. So you make your way towards that direction and look to see what you can find. Specifically, Megan, you noticed, though you may not have told anyone, that your internet and your service is shut off. It's not working.
Yes, it's up to you to tell us or not.
Wi-Fi's out, everyone.
Great. Great. Amazing.
Is there a cell tower on the roof?
Would there be?
Yeah, I don't know if there is.
It's a tall enough building that you might be able to build cellular up there,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
don't
trying
know
to think.
whether...
No, in this case, there isn't a cell tower for a reason.
Andrew will say, well, maybe it was a local power outage and some of the local
Yeah.
systems are out. But there is someone over there, and as employees, it is our job to help customers even after hours.
Wait, what if it's a robber?
Well, then we should apprehend them. It's our job to make
I
sure
don't
that
know
nothing
how to
goes
do those
missing from the
things.
inventory.
I don't know.
We're built. We got this. We go to the gym all the time, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
We can handle this.
Me and Megan are gonna.
No, I'm fighting too.
Oh. What?
Well, I mean,
Kyle, can you stay with me? I'm scared.
yeah, of course. I think we all stay together.
I just like do this like cliche, like I touch Cal's like arm, shoulder, or whatever. I'm like, oh,
You're like,
you
I'm
know.
scared, and you're just like full on touching his
Yeah.
pegs.
you just like you hug me like a baby koala.
Yeah.
Just attach.
You walk slowly towards that area. And the first thing you notice as you get closer is...
Me and Kyle are not getting closer, just so you know.
Yes. You notice some blood
I'm
splatter.
walking there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still part of this. I'm
Oh,
going.
okay,
I'm with the
okay,
group.
fine.
You're
I'm
like
walking.
you're piggybacking Kyle at this point.
Everyone's walking towards.
You're
You
remarkably
see,
light.
Yeah. You see some blood splatter. You see a stall that looks like
Shit.
something's been thrown into it. Like there's blood that has cascaded as if something was thrown into the stall. And you're like looking around for something. You can't see in the stall unless you go closer to it, but you can hear somebody sobbing very softly, trying to be quiet behind a different stall, like maybe 10 feet away from this stall.
Okay, this is a question from no one. Like, Cav, how quiet? Like, sorry, how like funny, non-funny do you want us to be? Like,
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
I told you this is a horror. You can be useless and die. It's fine.
When I see the blood, I want to look around me for an improvised weapon, and we are on the makeup, perfume, and jewelry floor.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think out of all of those options what would be the best weapon, and I have two that come up from the top of my head.
Yeah.
First one is a metal hairpin.
Okay.
like a really like
Yeah.
expensive silver gold metal hairpin.
Yeah.
Second one is I literally just take like a huge perfume bottle, probably worth a few $100s, smash it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it smells like shit.
I like that one better because it makes a lot of smell.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, look at all that blood. And then like just don't even look, just like reach out,
Yeah.
grab a giant bottle, smash it. Ideally the perfume liquid just spills all over, not me, literally Jeremy, ideally, actually. And then then I just
Why
have
are you doing my bro dirty?
It's dark, so I need you to do a skill check to not get it on you.
Okay.
And I think that would probably be
Yeah, because you're not using a
Notice.
flashlight.
notice, because you need to kind of know if you're hitting it on something that would cause it to spill on your
Okay.
own body.
And then so just to be clear, I'm rolling 4d6
Yeah.
and then I'm adding whatever bonuses I have.
Yeah. to
Well, you're rolling
notice.
4d6, and just tell us what each dice is.
Yeah, and I'll say that you get a +2 because you are good with improvised weapons, so you know how to break a glass.
And then I also have +1 for notice. So I have, isn't that
It's
one?
literally 2
one?
minus 2, so 0.
It's 0, but then I get
Plus two.
+1 already,
yeah,
and then +2 because it's improvised weapons.
+3.
plus
So
three.
you're able to get the perfume not on you. However, I will say with a +3, it's good enough to make sure perfume gets on someone else.
Jeremy.
So, okay. So you see Jeremy
Wait,
is
why Jeremy?
covered in
Because
Yeah,
I've
perfume.
already
Jeremy.
because I've already bullied Andrew enough. I'm trying.
Fair.
I despise Andrew the most, but then I hate the rest of you all
Well,
equally.
I will say I'd actually like to maybe compel you to, because you don't like Sydney at all.
Yeah, I don't like anyone.
I want to compel you to get Sydney covered in perfume.
Sure.
So if you do it, you get
get a fate
victory
point.
points, basically.
I
You
get
get
a
a fate point you can use
Sure.
in later things.
Oh,
to
fuck.
increase
You
rolls. So,
bitch.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Sydney, I think this is your smell. I think this is your signature smell.
I hate lavender. What the fuck?
so Sydney,
You do
get
kind
the-
of smell like an old grandma now. Sorry about that.
Sydney, you get the aspect doused in perfume, which
Okay.
means you are now have a -2 to any stealth checks.
Yo, why are you so rude? Okay, can I like grab my flash grenade and
As Megan breaks the bottle, Andrew will look at her and be like, "How could you? Destruction of property. I
There's
mean,
blood all over the floor. How are we going to defend ourselves if we're supposed to
soy
apprehend?
sauce?
I know that you're all about by the book, but you should know that we should probably call the police, except we have no bars. So I think we're going to have to fight someone. Might have to cut someone. Let's go.
well, you just made more glass. That sounds even more dangerous. I mean, the first aid kit is pretty close. I'm sure we can provide aid. I bet it's someone who just like
How much
stumbled across a something."
You're like, how much blood are we talking?
A lot.
Andrew, I mean, this smells awful right now, but I'm not gonna lie.
Blood and lavender.
That's a lot of blood.
A lot of blood and
I
lavender.
don't know. I've sell first aid kits every once in a while up on the second floor.
things.
No, I just like I've played with them a few times, but it's not enough, man.
Let's go.
Can we just go
Well,
up? I
I'm
don't
sure
wanna-
we can provide a little bit of aid. I mean, the book actually has a whole flow chart on how to provide aid to a customer.
in flowchart form.
Andrew, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like
Jeremy.
there's dismembered limbs amount of
Jeremy,
blood.
please,
Well-
can we? Kyle, Jeremy, everyone, please, can we just go and turn on the
Look,
damn light?
someone's crying. We should really check on them. Maybe. Do we want to check what's in the stall? It looks like a lot of blood.
I think first the customers are our highest priority here. Of
course.
So we
Yeah.
need to make find the individual.
Okay.
Make sure they're okay, and then render first aid if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
Can
I
you
think
do that? And Kyle, can we just go up and turn the damn
Actually-
lever on, please?
No, you have to go down first of all. But
Oh,
also,
shit.
actually, I need Jeremy's help because Jeremy knows first aid.
You are Jeremy.
You are Jeremy.
Sorry, I need. I need Andrew. Not Andrew. Sorry, I actually need Kyle. I need Kyle's first aid.
Okay, well, can
I need Kyle's help.
can
'cause he knows first aid.
someone
Yeah, let's-
go down and turn the damn thing?
Yeah, you
back?
can do
You-
that.
if you want to go, you can go down.
Go ahead,
No,
Sydney.
I'm not going alone.
Here, let's.
Sydney will turn on the lights right away. We just need to make sure that we
fine.
do
Yeah.
everything in the right order.
I thought I heard crying. I think we really
Fine.
gotta check that
Okay,
out.
let's go. Let's go, Kyle.
Yeah. All right, Jeremy, let's do this.
You walk over, preparing, cracking
You know,
the
Sydney, before the Wi-Fi went out, I think one of your selfies is trending on Instagram.
Like, which one? Like, is it the one of me, like, in the Starbucks buying the goat milk, goat?
Yeah, I
Oats.
think it's that one. Yeah.
Wait, are you like following me or something on Instagram?
Yeah, I follow everyone.
Okay, well that's kind of cute. I don't follow you, but like, it's just you get why, right? Like it's like you're you, and like it makes sense for you to follow me, but like not the other way around. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Well, anyway, so I'll check it. Thanks for letting me know. But this fucking internet is not on right now. Okay, let's just go. Please, let's just talk to that fucking crying baby or whatever.
So
And then I whispered to you, Kyle left something really nice on one of those photos. Like a really nice comment.
So,
I just want to drive her crazy.
yeah. So Kyle and Jeremy and probably Andrew go over to find this individual. You are about 5 feet away from them.
I was gonna go
COVID
to find
distance.
the person too.
Social distance, y'all.
Okay, so actually we'll say everyone goes over that way then. So everyone goes over to find this person. Who's
I
supposed to
will be like
sobbing.
2 feet away.
Okay, you're 2 feet away.
Yeah.
The people who are right beside this figure that you creep up to, you see what looks like a maybe 12-year-old kid. You notice that he has a blind stick. He basically is blind. He was walking with that, and he's got it kind of up, and when he hears you come around, he points it and appears to be crying. He's in distress. What's going on? What's going on?
Andrew will kneel down and say, hey, it's okay.
Oh.
We're here to help you. My name is Andrew. I'm currently, I work on floor 5.
Okay.
Are your parents, is your mother, what was the name of the person we ran into on
You
the
never asked, but you see on your
Yeah, you have her
ID
card.
that it is Madeline.
Are you Madeline's child?
Yeah.
All right. Your mother's looking for you. We're going to help you get back to her.
Okay.
All righty. I'm going to do you want me to take your hand?
Yeah. I hear other people. What's going on? Why are there other people?
Well, we've got my 3 other coworkers are here.
4 other. Jeremy.
Jeremy, yes. My 4 other
One of
coworkers
them's really
are
quiet.
here.
I don't understand. There's a fifth person. How? Jeremy just doesn't make any sound.
Well, one of our coworkers is a little quieter. Jeremy, can you say something?
Hi. Hey, kid. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm going to
hi.
reach out and take your hand now.
Sorry.
Kiddo, why are you even here?
I was with my mom, and there was some people who wanted me to do something. It was a dare. It was a stupid dare. I shouldn't have done it. I was supposed to stay after closing.
It's okay. There's no. You are technically not allowed to stay after closing, but
I know that.
it's okay. There's.
We won't be pressing charges.
Is my dog okay?
We haven't seen your dog, but we can look for him in it.
I had a seeing eye dog. He's a golden retriever.
Is the boy bleeding?
No,
Is there any blood on the boy?
no, not at the moment. Whatever happened didn't involve blood getting on him.
Okay, so that
So
blood
it's
is
the
from
golden
dog.
retriever that's dead.
Probably, yeah.
You just pissed off half the internet.
Number one rule of horror: kill a dog, kill a kid. Okay, get everything sad.
Was this a choice for you? You just flipped a coin before we did this?
it's a full narrative thing. If you kill an animal or a child, it sets
No,
the
that's
stage.
what I mean. Like, I like to think before we walk down, you're just in your head like, I'm gonna flip a coin. Which one is gonna be dead?
No.
We could be having a scene right now where we're actually talking to a golden retriever who can't find his boy.
That'd be so much more fun.
Woof, woof, my boy. Woof, woof.
It's okay, guys. I speak dog.
Andrew will turn to Kyle and say, "Hey, Kyle, can you look behind the counter over there? I think I dropped something over there. Just take a look at it. Don't say much, and then we're gonna walk down to the. We're gonna walk down with. Sorry, what was the boy's name?
My name's Henry.
Hi, Henry. Sorry I didn't ask your name earlier.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't know what's going on. Whatever works.
What's the name of your dog?
I called him. His name was Zach. Like Zach Attack. That was because it was cool.
Oh, that's a wonderful name.
That's a really cool name, kid.
I know like Zack Schneider, like that Nickelodeon guy, like the pervy one.
What the fuck?
Henry, how old are you, man?
I'm 12. I don't know what's going on.
Wearing a 12. That's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Henry, let's go sit. There's some benches in the main area. They're really nice and soft, and they've just been cleaned. So they're.
Okay.
Let's go sit over there. We'll take a few minutes. You can calm yourself. Yeah, and then Andrew will kind of lead him by the hand into the main.
You go. It's dark, so you'd use your flashlight on your keys to bring you to some benches in this section of the store. And Kyle, do you go to look at what's in the stall? That sort of ring. It's It's basically a ring of glass cases.
I
in-
go
in
with
the
Kyle.
center.
So we're just
Yeah.
gonna ignore the pool of blood, right?
No,
Like,
I thought that's what
that's what we're gonna go check
looking
out,
Oh,
for.
It's in there, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Jeremy, you ready?
I go with you guys too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate this. All right. And then
Andrew,
yes, slowly.
me, and the kid, and Jeremy stay.
No, Jeremy's with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 3.
Okay.
Except
Yeah.
your third is a child.
Yeah.
To be fair, my third is Megan. Yeah, I
You-
guess
Yeah.
gingerly
Look
take
over.
a look.
You see what appears to be half of a dog.
Which
the front half with the head and the legs, and the bottom half, along with a lot of its internal organs, splayed outwards. The spine has been partially removed, so it's been pulled out partially, and there is a lot of blood pooling just in this space.
Someone needs to finish their taxidermy collection.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You hear the kid go, "Is he okay?"
He's Andrew will click onto him and be like, he's fine. Inappropriate language at work.
It's not work hours, Andrew. I'm sorry.
It's still in the store. Whenever you're in the store, you were required to present yourself properly.
That's right.
Noted.
That's right.
The psychedelic cornflowers found me. Oh
Wait,
no,
the-
they're sending a message.
You just think that you're being the center of the
Do you
story.
say that out loud?
Yes. The
The what?
psychedelic cornflowers.
What?
I owe them money in Vegas.
Oh, they're like a gang.
Oh, they're a
you told me about this.
gang.
Jeremy, for some reason, knows about this story. You told me about this. I mean,
Has
you,
Donovan been talking to you?
no, Donovan. I mean, I talk to Donovan, yeah, every once in a while. But
Can't keep his mouth shut.
what's happening down there?
can you do a notice check specifically, Sydney?
Oh, God.
For Gen Z-ness.
Yo, girl. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, please. 1. Ooh. +1.
So -1.
No, +1.
Oh, +1.
Plus one. In the distance, you notice in the dark, it's really hard to see. Maybe you're just seeing something. Maybe it's like a mannequin or something. But you swear you see like a tall figure,
Yes, that slender woman, guys. Jesus.
and then you also you're like, what? And then you try to look closer, and then it turns behind something. You don't know where
What's
it
happening,
went
yeah.
or what happened. But you're like, I mean, maybe you're just scared.
Should I? Andrew. Wait, no. Who's with me? Andrew. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, Andrew. And
Andrew, there's like someone over there. Go check.
Where are you pointing?
Well, towards the place.
You're pointing towards the escalator that is in the center of the store.
Going up or down?
There are two. One goes up, one goes down. The one going up.
What, does one go down to the basement?
No, you have to go to a different door
So
that
there's
is
a-
on this level.
Okay.
Well, we aren't.
okay, you go, and I promise I will like do all the chores tomorrow at work. Okay, even though it's Saturday and not working, but I'll do everything.
Well, in events like these, and we'll say kind of carefully looking over at Henry, well, company policy forbids us from from following people, and he'll turn to Henry and kind of pause and go, like this. And we are required to keep our distance and share information with
So you're telling me
People.
you're a coward, Andrew? You're a fucking coward.
Sydney, Jeremy has walked over to you. It's okay. Don't. The eye suddenly appears.
I thought he was with me.
Yeah, he suddenly disappeared. It's fine. Calm down.
Okay.
No one's a coward. We're just trying to make it through this.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just like a long day, and I just want to go home and take a bubble bath.
We'll try to turn on the power. If we don't, we'll just go back up to the TV. There's light there. We can hang out near the TV.
We hang out at the switch, like to turn the
Why?
stupid ass lights on.
Why, if the power is off everywhere, is the power still on the TV?
It's really weird. I don't know.
Jeremy.
I turned off all the lights. I don't know what.
Jeremy.
I turned off all the lights. All I can say is I turned off all the lights.
Can anyone do a fucking like
Can I do?
Perception check
perception
on
No, I was gonna
check
do
on Jeremy?
my stylistically aware of how others like look and present themselves.
Yes.
Can I look at Jeremy? Like, is he presenting himself like in a typical way for like how I would know him, or
You
is
need
he?
to use investigation, but I'll let you use that aspect to get a +2.
Okay, well, it's just gonna be +2.
I would also like to investigate Jeremy.
You can do that as well.
Nope, I got a solid 0.
You don't know. They seem to be just Jeremy.
Yeah, just Jeremy being Jeremy. I just wanted to
Yeah.
had to check.
So, and then I get +1. So I balance out to 0.
Jeremy's just being Jeremy. Like Jeremy sometimes can forget things or like miss something, but he seems pretty confused.
Andrew would like to know kind of what the policy is around kind of like actively dangerous people, like if someone brings a firearm into the mall kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Again, it's like typical rules where it's like if it's a person who's demanding ransom or money, you're supposed to give them the money so that they leave, call the cops, get in contact with someone, and also to avoid contact with that person because, you know, they're dangerous. They could hurt someone, especially now there's a person here. You need to protect them. So that could be a possible risk.
And we'll say, well, we should continue what we were doing before with the power. Can I get everyone going to the elevator, please?
The elevator won't work. We're going to take the
Yeah,
other
we'll have-
stairway.
Yeah, the power's out, Andrew. I don't think it's good. Cycling, your legs are really strong. It'll be great for the stairs.
You've got the key for that, right? I believe.
Yes, right here.
Perfect. You pull it out, dangle it.
And Henry, little buddy, I can carry you down the stairs. That way you don't have to worry too much.
Okay. Thank you. I'm good though. If we just like patch up, if Zach's there, he could guide me.
We haven't seen Zach.
He's missing?
Yeah.
We're keeping an eye out for him.
Okay. You go towards the other door, the door that leads down to the boiler room and power banks.
The breaker box?
Yes. You go to the door that leads to the breaker box and the boiler room. And that one you can open manually with a key. So you unlock it and open the door. Jeremy looks at all of you and says, would you like me to watch the door? Stay here? I could keep an eye. Who would like to keep watch?
I'll keep watch.
Okay.
I appreciate you checking, but I think company policy says we should all stay together. Leaving people alone tends to be an issue.
Yeah. I mean, I just meant in the doorway, like up here. If you want to close the door
Jeremy,
after
did
us.
you want to keep watch? Or?
I'm happy to do so. I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a hauler.
yeah, he is hella strong.
Yeah. I work out.
You should watch him do tricep extensions.
I do feel like we should lock this door again.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Go ahead. And you lock the door after as Jeremy stays at the top
So-
of the stairway.
Do we lock Jeremy out?
No, inside, so that
Okay,
the door
so-
is blocking.
Okay, yeah, so he's locked in
Yeah.
with all of us who are also locked in.
Yes.
I like this. I see how this is going to work. We will all do well.
Yeah. You proceed to go down the stairs. The lights are off here as well, so you have to use your phones to get closer. And you get to the bottom of the stairs and enter what is a large sort of pipe room, boiler room, just for heating of the facility. It's more modernized now. It used to be an older building, so it used to have a very like archaic boiler room with lots of piping and everything. This is now more electronic. Everything's more automated. But there is a breaker box on the back of the wall. You go towards the breaker box and you can see it in the distance. It's just in front of you. Well, who would like to investigate the breaker box?
Andrew, do you know much about breakers?
I have read the handbook, so I'm familiar with this breaker, but my general electrical knowledge is limited. Is anybody else familiar? In which otherwise I can take a look.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Yeah, I think that might be all you, my man.
Alrighty then.
You open the breaker box and you immediately are very confused. The employee handbook is wrong.
In what way?
This breaker has a weird addition, something that is not necessarily common for breakers. You notice that a section of it, which coincides to different lights and power sources in the building, is set up so that you don't just have the ability to turn everything off. You also have the ability to disassemble that section of the breaker and remove it physically so you can't restore power
Okay.
with a switch. You would have to jerry-rig some form of electric connection
We have
between
to-
both ends.
We have to
Okay.
we have to not defuse the bomb. We have to fuse
Yes.
the bomb.
And this would not allow you to turn off or open the doors that are blocking the exits. The only section you think you could fuse is the elevators. But you notice that if you do this, it may not act exactly as you would like because you're kind of jerry-rigging this electricity in a way that you're like, this breaker shouldn't be set up this way. Why are sections removable? That means that someone came in here and just took a whole piece of this out like tonight and then left. Makes no sense. And why is only one section usable to reactivate the elevators in particular?
Yes, this is very odd. I don't know what would have happened. Corporate must have hired. This is a very odd choice. Maybe the electricians they hired cheaped out on them.
Yeah, by installing a more complicated breaker box.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Can you fix it?
I can give it my best shot. What would I need to do to?
That would be lore. But you do have good lore.
Yes.
Because you've taken night classes in electricity, just in case you have to fix the electricity here in the store. You're like,
let me shine the light on that for you.
Thank you. There was a very informative section of the handbook on this.
While Andrew is being the freaking star of the show, can Cindy kind of like look around the area with her flashlight?
Is
Yeah.
your name Sydney?
Yeah, what did I say?
Cindy.
Cindy.
But you can do that. Sydney can do an investigation with the flashlight.
Whatever.
Also +2. You're good with your phone.
Yeah. Okay.
First, let's get
Oh my God,
Jax's roll. Then yours.
guys.
Okay, Jax's roll first.
Wait, before Jax says his roll, I realized I've been rolling a D3 this whole time.
You fucked yourself.
No fucking wonder. Who knew this app had a D3, please? Look, it looks like a cube.
Oh, it does.
It does, but this is a D6.
There you go.
Sorry, Andrew, go ahead.
4.
A 4. Okay, 4 is very good. Now for
At 4.
a 4
Oh,
as
sorry, a
well.
3.
Or 3. Okay, 3
Well,
and
I
a
have
4.
a 4.
So the 4 is very interesting. You look through this whole space with your phone and you realize there's no way out of this space. It only has one exit or entrance, except for a grate, which is seemingly a grate that allows for ventilation or access that way. And that grate is about the size of a person, like you could slip through it, and the grate has been removed. So it's just open. There's no blockage there to go in and out of that space.
But the room itself around, there isn't anyone in except for us so far.
No, not with a 3.
Yeah,
No, I had a 4.
Not with a 4.
How many numbers are there in this game?
8 technically, right?
Okay.
With a 3, you are able to jerry rig one of the breakers without electrocuting yourself that badly. So and the elevators are turned on.
Is the electricity still on?
Nothing else is turned on, just the elevators.
Okay.
And as you are down there and you notice that one entrance into this space via the grate, you hear Jeremy upstairs go, guys, and then you hear bang, bang, bang on the door very loudly. What are we doing? What do we do?
Everyone upstairs, put your shoulder behind the door.
Okay.
Did you share that the grate was dislodged?
Oh, true. Did Sydney point out that the grate was dislodged?
You see, so the thing is, I would have, but then because of the other commotion, I think she would forget.
Okay.
Yes. So everyone goes up, runs upstairs, and you hear bang, bang. This whole door is moving. Something is trying to hit it and open it, and you're all resting, apart from Henry, because Henry doesn't know what's going on. Resting your shoulders up against it.
Is there anything we
No,
can...
I grab Henry.
Okay, you grab Henry.
And while we're running, I just try and like start up a conversation with Henry.
Hey, how's your day?
And
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
like, hey, kid,
Little
have you
faster.
ever been to Vegas?
I'm 12.
Yeah, there's kid stuff in Vegas. There's like Cirque du Soleil. Like, and we're running. I'm like, there's
okay.
Cirque du Soleil.
You're at the top of the stairs
There's
and you're having
like
this
a
conversation.
pirate show.
While
Yeah.
this is happening, bang, bang, bang.
Honestly, that like the banging kind of sounds like the intro to some Cirque du Soleil acts.
Just hey, okay.
Just imagine you're in Vegas. It's my happy place. Let's go.
When there are bangs, like, I'm like,
Every bang. Is that from Vegas too? do you hear that
No,
in
that's
Vegas?
Sydney. That's Sydney. All right.
Okay.
Are we like
Sounds
at
like
the
my mom.
elevators?
No, there's only one door in, and the door is getting pushed in, and we're
Yeah.
all up by the door blocking.
Yeah.
it.
Sorry to be blocking
Oh,
it.
okay.
So you're running.
Everyone-
I don't know where you're running.
Oh,
Just in circles.
yeah. I'm getting the
blind
kids
leading the blind.
We're getting the kids cardio in.
Yeah, you go up to the top.
Is there anything in here that I could start a fire with?
The breakers, but you'd be stuck in here with a fire.
No, like I just want to make the door hot so that whatever's on the other, because I think it's the like gang that's come for me. So I want them to like when they bang the door to burn themselves.
So not at the top, because the top is very limited in space, and it's just the door and then the stairway going down. So there's very limited access to things here.
So should we go to the stairway going down?
There's only one stairway. It goes up,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
and then there's a lower
there's one
one.
exit. There's one
One
exit,
exit,
and
one
one
entrance.
entrance.
Jack,
Not that complicated.
I'm so bad at like picturing environments in my head, and it's bad.
One day we had to
One
drop.
day you'll get it.
No,
but
is
lower,
there-
upper.
Is there any other way out?
I mean, there is this like vent over there, but like I don't know how we're gonna get in, and it's like dirty and stuff.
Oh wait, the vent.
Yes.
Oh, Jeremy, we went into that vent before.
Oh yeah, just smoke some doobies.
Andrew will give you the most scandalized look ever.
It's one of the spots we can go to if we ever need. If you know, it's
For bro time.
for bro time.
For bro time.
Bro time.
I boost
And also, it's a good place just to people watch.
I boost Henry into the vent, and I just say, ignore the doobies, bread and cheese. And
Wait, Megan, you know the spot too?
where do you think I store the extra bread and cheese?
Literally.
In the ventilation of the building.
I thought this place smelled cheesy.
Everywhere. I'm trying to get this place shut down for health and safety.
Okay, Kyle, help me get up. I
So-
will ask Kyle to like,
Yeah.
let me up. Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
boost.
Yeah.
God, you're light.
Oh, yes, I am.
So easy to carry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's me.
You get pushed by Jeremy further along, who's now between you and Kyle.
Pushing.
Yeah. And you
Good
all
push,
start to
Jeremy.
clamber through very quickly, trying to get through. You hear again the banging, the banging, the banging. And then eventually, as you're probably far enough away that you can't see now this entrance to this vent, and you are going at an angle to go up to another section of the building, you hear of like a door crack as if it's been broken open. And then you hear a subtle whisper through the ventilation going, I want to speak to the manager.
Cav. Does this monster's name start with a K and end with an Aaron?
Well, who knows? But
What do you mean? Who knows? You know, bitch.
you crawl through the section here, and you realize you have to get out of here fast because you hear something coming from behind, also up this space.
I shout back, you're not important enough to talk to the manager for a bit of cutting words.
Sure, use your aspect to provoke.
Yeah, just insult the things chasing us.
Oh yeah, it is to provoke. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wait, who should we decide like who's leading?
Yes,
and
I would
who's-
like to ask who is leading and who's at the back.
Henry's
of the
in
pack.
the front. I boosted
Henry's
him
at the
first.
front.
I think.
Megan is next because Megan is
Yeah,
then after.
I helped Sydney out.
You're up. Sydney's there.
I think Jeremy was.
Jeremy-
I
He's
could be in the
after.
back. I could be like crawling on
No,
3
'cause-
limbs and then have the perfume bottle pointing behind me while telling
No,
them
because
to-
you pushed Megan.
Yeah,
you pushed Henry up.
Yeah,
so
I
you
think
have
it'd be
to
me or
there.
Andrew in the back.
Yes.
I don't know. What would you have picked?
I think Andrew would probably be in the back.
I'd say it's either I helped you up or you helped me up, and
It's
I
a
helped you
little
at the
tall,
end.
so I feel like
Yeah.
you'd be right in
Yeah.
front of Kyle.
Yeah, I feel like
Kyle
I
would
would
be in
help
the
you up,
back.
and then you would
Yeah.
like, oh God, great pec strength.
Do a provoke.
Helping or
please.
hurting, Megan. Helping or hurting. Please don't kill me, please. I really don't want to die.
This may save you in the sense that then something else happens.
They want to
you.
kill her instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2, and then I get +3, so that's 5, plus another 2, so that's 7.
Okay.
I really am like, you're not important enough to talk to the manager.
That
You
is
don't even
legendary.
have a store. Oh, what's it called? Those like cards.
Membership cards.
You don't even have a fucking membership card.
You don't hear anything back in response, but you hear the whatever it is stop moving for like a second. That's enough time to then get onto floor 1 in the ventilation system, and you have to drop down now if you want to get here to then be able to run, because right now you're crawling. It's not that efficient. Do you want to break through and then try to fall down from the ceiling?
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quick. We haven't started the backup generator then?
There was no way to do it because you realized the
Okay.
backup generator wasn't,
Wait,
in
is
your...
this something Andrew knew about? Is it like something that
No,
like,
Andrew, your like employee guide is wrong. It says there's a backup generator. There's no backup generator. It says that there's a like power is set up this way. All the power is set up differently. The store lied to you.
I've been betrayed. No. Management would never do something like this to me. It must have just been a clerical error.
Yes.
This book must be out of date. I mean, it's a shame.
Oh my God.
I can't believe I made a wrong decision
if
and
the
grabbed the wrong book.
management tells you the world is flat, what are you gonna believe it or something? Jesus Christ.
Management would never lie to me like that.
So
Top 10
Henry,
anime betrayals.
Henry is first. So who is going to drop down with Henry so that Henry doesn't hurt himself as he falls to the floor?
Before we drop down,
Yes.
is there a vault, panic room, place you're supposed to go in case of a threat?
No, it's such a large department store that the idea is that you're supposed to just stay shelter in place and go into any rooms, like a bathroom or something that can be locked. A lot of the stalls are open. So like if you were working there, you don't got anywhere to go. You just have to try and like hide behind the stalls.
I think Meg was after the kid.
So basically, Megan's going to drop down with Henry. So Megan needs to do an athletics check.
Not a problem. 5.
5. So you grab Henry, you ball him up, and you break the vent like piece open to open it and drop down to the jewelry, the floor one once again. Drop.
I tell Henry, that was some Cirque du Soleil shit right there. You are now basically a part of Cirque du Soleil.
I believe you because I'm blind, so I don't know what happened. But thanks.
You didn't feel the falling cartwheel?
I felt something. What? I don't know. It's completely unsure what's going on.
Henry, I thought you were cool.
Wow. Okay.
Cutting deep to a 12-year-old.
You swear you hear under his voice a whispered bitch. But you don't know. And then the next person to fall down would be Sydney. So Sydney needs to do an athletics check.
I actually have some athletics, from my 2 weeks of cheerleading experience. Okay, +1.
Okay. You land, but not gracefully. You don't injure yourself, but you make a lot of noise. You're like, and just fall, kind of clamber a bit.
God damn it!
I move
All
Henry.
of those grills.
I move Henry out of the way at the last second.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
contemplate not moving him out of the way.
And then the next person to go is, of course, Andrew.
Can we murder her?
Or Jeremy is actually next than Andrew. So Jeremy is going to roll. He gets a 5. No, a 4 +4. So he lands quite deftly
Yeah.
and just sort of squats with a lot of muscle and then looks around to see where everyone is. Quickly goes to Sydney and to Henry and Megan and says, we gotta go. We gotta go up to the top floor. We can maybe hide in the manager's office.
All right, please, let's go.
And then the next person to drop down has to be Andrew. So do a athletics check.
A 3?
A 3. You land again quite well, not having a problem. Your biking has given you good strong legs.
Would Andrew have overheard the hiding in the manager's office?
Yeah, you overheard that as you land.
Andrew will say, well, I don't know that we're allowed to actually go in the manager's office without
Shut up, Andrew.
being
Shut the fuck
invited.
up, Andrew. Just let's go there, please. I'm scared.
But I mean, at least it's just the only place I know where it could be safe. And then we have, of course, the last person. But I do want to do one thing. Kyle, can you please roll me
I don't like
an
this.
athletics check?
Athletics check.
But I will roll an athletics check. It's opposed.
Our first victim.
We can't lose our himbo.
So I rolled for me, it is +3, so a 4.
Dang it.
They get
great.
a 5. And I'm going to give you an aspect because something you don't see but feel grabs your ankle, snaps it back fully reverse. They twist your foot all the way around as you're falling out of the space.
Jesus fucking Christ! So I'm just gonna write down.
You have limp. Like you've
Just write limp.
Does
right.
he take physical damage?
You take 1 physical damage
Just
as well.
one.
Physical stress.
Just one damage.
Now, Jeremy quickly grabs you, picks you up. It says, we have to go to the manager's office, and it's going to help you move. But everyone sees Kyle fall with a fully twisted foot, like fully backwards.
Oh my God, no, Kyle, you're so perfect. Well, not anymore. You were so perfect. Please.
Just like, Henry's so
I think I'm
confused.
just in shock.
Yeah, you're in shock, and you begin to, I assume, move. Do you go to the manager's office, or do you try to go to the elevators?
The fucking office.
The elevator's power
Elevators.
is also on, so whatever you
Oh.
prefer.
Yeah, I think office or the elevator. Yeah, I think.
What
Guys,
do you-
my
and-
leg. I don't know how fast I can go upstairs.
Andrew will say, well, the elevators are fairly isolated, and I have the key for them here, so I could probably just lock them halfway between floors.
Yeah, we could do elevators.
Okay,
But then we're
wait.
just stuck in an elevator.
Yes,
But we can also move if we need to.
you can't get into an elevator unless it's between floors.
Okay, how do you know that thing can't just like break it? Okay, well, also we're running out of time. Please, let's go. Please, let's go.
You begin to go towards the elevators.
Fine, let's do elevators.
I'm not sold, but I being drug along.
Yeah.
You being dragged along, notice if you feel like something's wrong, like this is not maybe a good idea. As you get to the elevators, you realize every elevator is currently at floor 5.
What happens
Okay.
if we press the button?
They don't move.
Okay, well, I guess we're fucking going to the head office.
Yeah.
You hear something drop from the ceiling from where you came.
We're running to the head office.
Yeah.
Correction.
Does Andrew know of any kind of particular rooms in this area that you could potentially hide in?
The bathrooms, but they are one way.
Okay, we're not
and
fucking doing
you
the
are stuck
bathrooms.
in a
This is
bathroom
like
if you
death.
Would I know where to go where people typically don't go to?
You sometimes go to the tents in the menswear section and go in there to hide from people because you can seal them up and pretend no one's there.
That's not a great idea.
Yeah,
either.
I don't know if
Yeah,
like,
I think
what kind of movie are we in?
The rest are dark spaces that are away from people, but also have very few entrances.
Okay. So I still think that this is the, what did I call them? Psychedelic cornflowers. So what I'm gonna do, and I have to settle my debt with them, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that they're just like coming after me. And so what I want to do is I want to like shout out, being like, "Hey, take whatever you want from the store," and I'm sure it'd like settle our debt. And then like while I'm just like shouting at them and like I guess provoking or distracting or whatever, they can like
run.
make a run for it, and then I'll like follow after.
Yes. Okay. You can
So-
give everyone, if you do a provoke right now, I'll say you can give everyone a +2 to an athletics roll to run. Actually, do a provoke and you give a bonus equal to that number to everyone who is trying to run with an
Okay.
athletics check.
I'm just curious how y'all rolled such high athletics checks before.
My number one thing is athletics. I have great athletics. I'm like, okay, guys, this is the gang that's after me. I owe them some money from my time in Vegas. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna talk to them. While I'm trying to talk to them, you guys make a run for the manager's office, and then I'll follow you guys after, okay?
I don't think it's a gang. But that might just be the blood loss.
Yeah. All right. So you guys ready?
It is policy to
Andrew, look at his foot. Look at his foot.
My
Andrew,
leg.
go to the manager's office. I'll be right after.
I'm not-
You have never dealt with the psychedelic cornflowers before. You don't know what you're dealing with here. Okay. You saw what they saw. You saw what they did to. And then I just kind of like look at Henry, and then I look back at like all you guys. I'm like, you saw.
We
All
are
right?
talking a lot. I don't know, guys. So
Yeah.
we're squeezing
All
all
right.
those things.
So I start shouting.
As you're talking, and then before you start to
That's
start
it. You were
to shout,
explaining a lot.
you're planning this all. You can still do this, but as you're starting to shout and you're trying to organize something, you hear 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton playing subtly in the distance, getting closer.
That was Tiffany's favorite songs. She's the leader of the gang. Tiffany, I know it's you. Tiffany. Okay, here, let's start. And I'm like motioning you guys to go. Tiffany, okay, we could strike a deal. There's a lot of really nice furniture on the top floor. Don't take any of the garbage cans. Also in the kitchens department, there's like some KitchenAids. Like those go for like really good money. The perfume, all the jewelry. Come on. Like, you know what? I could give you the keys to the really good jewelry. I have it in there. All right, Tiffany, we can square off the debt, Tiffany. And then that's like, I just keep doing that. So, and now I have to roll?
Yes, you need to roll a provoke, and you're going to use that provoke to try and give everyone else a bonus for their athletics.
Oh, no. Everyone gets +1.
Okay, everyone gets +1. All of you do an athletics check.
I got a 5
A 5 + 1, 6. Very good.
You are
with
so
the
athletic.
+1. I have a
You
+2
have
in
5.
athletics, and I rolled a 2.
Nice. So 5. You're doing great. Jeremy, I also will roll.
Wait, and you get +1 because of her?
Yes.
So a 3.
And then do I get any negatives for being limp?
Yes. I'm going to invoke it to give you a -2, but Jeremy will attempt to move you. So I will say that we'll use Jeremy's roll -2 instead of yours,
Oh, so I just don't roll. Okay.
just to make it simpler. He rolled very bad.
Could Andrew assist?
Yeah. If you want, I will say I'll re-roll these because they're very bad if Andrew's also assisting. Much better.
Why are we re-rolling?
So that's a 7. So with Andrew and Jeremy's help,
7?
yeah, Jeremy has a +4 to athletics. So Jeremy and Andrew help Kyle up the escalator because you have to go up the escalator, kind of going as fast as you can. It's hard, but you're able to do it. Sydney, you're trailing behind, but you're able to keep up with them. And specifically, Megan, as you are trying to provoke and angle yourself to be able to run after, you hear that sound getting closer and closer. The sound stops.
Oh God, I've always hated that song, Tiffany. Thanks for turning it off. But yeah, you heard what I said. All right, take whatever you like. Let me know if you want the jewelry, and then I like try and run after them.
You bump into something and fall backwards, but then as you look, you don't see what you bumped into.
I hold out my broken perfume bottle, and I like stab in that direction.
Or you hear jewelry scattering. A bottle falls off a shelf to your right.
I run in the opposite direction. Is that going to be towards the manager's office?
You again bump into something.
I stab that something with my perfume bottle.
You hear a whisper in your ear go, "Manager."
Bitch, you know I'm not the manager. I lost that job when I lost the lottery. And I like try to stab again.
You spin wildly.
Yeah, I spin wildly.
As you spin wildly, you see in your vision for but a moment a blank face with a bob cut.
It's Slender Karen.
Yep. But it disappears out of your vision as you then spin around. It appeared to have been looking at your face as if it was bending over. Make a fight check.
Cool.
Oh no.
I do get +2 to fight with my weapon.
You get a new condition called
Dead.
lack of head.
You did.
6.
What?
Yeah, because that's nothing, +1.
Yeah.
+2, +3 because I'm good at fight. So that's 4. +2 because of my improvised weapon. 6.
Sure.
Also 6, which means you defend yourself from this attack. You go to swing out at whatever was there. You see it collides with something and the bottle is knocked out of your hand. So you have no more weapon.
Nice.
And you attempt to sprint at this point. So now you're kind of in a chase. But as you look back in the corner of your eye, because every time you're trying to look, you just see something in the distance, something never in your full front vision. A very tall, feminine looking figure with a little sweater, little brown sweater, button up white shirt, long pants that are sort of maybe a color, like a little bit of a splash of color, maybe like a wine red color, and high heels and a bob cut hair, blonde, just out of the corner of your vision, wherever you look, your left side, your right side, your
That
left
outfit
side.
is horrible. And I just keep
You are going up the stairs. You're going up the stairs. So now we have to do we're going to use the drive. No.
drive myself. I hop
no.
into like
athletics makes sense. We're going to use athletics.
I hop into a mobility scooter.
You die because it's slower.
Try to go up an escalator with that thing.
All right, with athletics again.
Yeah, we'll do athletics for everyone, though you guys are not under immediate threat.
I get a 2.
Okay, suddenly, somehow, you don't know how he gets past you, Sydney. Jeremy is no longer there. Then he's with you.
Jeremy's with me.
Yeah, and Jeremy looks at you and says, "Give me your hand."
I have to do this really quick, don't I?
Yep.
Hell no, you're gross. I keep running.
Okay, please, you're halfway up an escalator. Opposed athletics check.
+2 again.
7.
Jeremy, you bastard.
You don't know what happens. You're running up the escalators. Megan, you're pushed
Down the escalator?
off the side of the escalator, falling to the floor.
Ah!
You hear an ah. All of you hear that.
Oh shit.
I would like you to take a complication.
Complication.
The complication is broken leg.
Not to be confused with limp.
What floor is she on?
She's up an escalator, so halfway. So if
okay,
it's
I
at
see.
least 10 feet, like almost like higher.
I start swearing a lot, like just screaming and swearing. And then I say, Jeremy, you asshole, you pushed me.
You hear Jeremy's voice, who's running up. What? No, guys. And he's running up.
How much is Tiffany paying you, asshole?
You yell that out loud. Jeremy looks, what are you doing? You slipped. I'm trying to get over here quickly. He's yelling that out loud. You don't see what's happening further up the way. Megan, one more fight check.
Oh, wait, can I, before I do the fight check really quickly, can I like, in my direct arm's length, because I can't really move anywhere, can I grab anything?
Yes, you can grab, in this case, you fell on a glass case of jewelry and that's what broke your leg. So you see like a bunch of pearls and
hairpins.
Yeah, hairpins.
Yes, I fucking Wolverine it. I one hairpin in between each one, and I'm just like stabbing the air.
Yeah.
So
Can I have my improvised weapons master?
Yes,
Thank
okay.
you. To help with my flight. 6.
Also 6. You are not killed because you fight back, but this is a bad situation. Even though you're fending off whatever is around you, again, you can't see it well. You've broken your leg. It's a lot of pain. You've taken at least 2 physical worth of stress with this situation. And we cut away. The rest of you see Jeremy running up the escalator after you. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I tried to help, but then the thing came after me and she slipped.
What was it?
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm freaking out.
Oh my god.
We got to get up to the top floor. We got to get to the top floor.
Let's say, how far up are we going?
You're on the 3rd floor because you were running the whole time with help. So you're midway up. You're only 2 floors away from the top floor.
Well, let's keep running.
Yeah, let's keep going.
You run.
Yeah.
Jeremy looks so distraught, so concerned, very distraught, very concerned. Not at all rolling to see how well he deceives. And
To be fair, it's not really deceiving. We all didn't really like her.
yeah. Okay, you get to the top floor and you see the manager's office. You notice that the manager's office has a door that you can unlock to go into if you want. It is opposite the elevators, which would bring you downstairs. So you can run in there if you want right now because it would be a safe place to close the door.
The manager's office would be?
Yes. Or you could try to make it to the elevators, but then you have to run across another department with this thing coming possibly after you.
I think we just go to the manager's
Okay.
office then, right?
And we'll say, but we shouldn't be going in there. The elevators are a perfectly safe place. I mean, they're just across the way there. That should be perfectly fine, right?
Is it a little far for me, man?
I don't know. We just lost Megan. We don't know what we're facing. We should find that we're safe.
I don't know. I'm just like, wait, what's the other option? Sorry, it's either the manager's office
Or you run across the department to the elevators.
Okay, but like, what is going to the manager's store to? I don't understand.
Do we
We
know?
should go to the elevator.
Is there anything that like we would possibly know that would be in the manager's office?
You know that there's a master key that unlocks certain things that even the assistant manager can't unlock. And I will let you do a lore check, assistant manager Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, just see if there's actually any like positive of going to the manager's office
Yeah.
besides it just being a separate room.
Yeah, you don't need to get a huge bonus for this.
+3.
That's enough to remember, because you care about your training, that the manager said in the event of an emergency, the elevators are supposed to lock and they're only supposed to open and be openable by a key the manager has. You at the moment thought that's a stupid rule. That seems very unsafe. Why would they have that? But you cared about your job, so you didn't question it.
I mean, the manager definitely knows what they're doing. I mean, the managers are always right.
Yeah, he knows that, for example, he should give you out-of-date material and leave you here overnight with the lights off. And I'll even give you, at this point, you can do let's do it to will check to see if, because this is a question of whether you can overcome your training.
-2.
No, this must have an explanation. This must be something that they're doing.
I'm sure they know better. I mean, there's no reason they would, if they weren't incredibly intelligent and knew everything about the place, they wouldn't have been the manager.
Of course.
Okay, let's go then, please. Let's go.
Okay, so you know the manager. Yeah, you run to the manager's office. You unlock the manager door, which you can unlock with your key set, and you are now inside. Cutting back to Megan. Megan,
Fully Wolverine.
you're Wolverining at
Yeah,
something. You don't
with
know where it is.
hairpins.
You feel your other leg snap, but you don't know what happened. You hear a voice in your.
So
you
I
don't,
take
you don't see
another-
it. It's like you saw a hand out of the corner of your eye when you were looking this way, and then your leg broke.
I take another
Yeah.
physical stress, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. If I take 4, am I dead?
You can take a complication here. So they're trying to break your leg. Do you want to take a complication and not get knocked unconscious
Sure.
and break your leg? Yeah. So you break your leg instead of going unconscious.
Yeah, you choose to break your leg. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that will change. Your aspect will change to immobile because you can't walk.
Those mobility devices sound real good right now.
You hear a voice in your ear say, "I want to speak to the manager."
The manager's office is on the 5th floor.
Why are
You're
you-
on the 1st floor.
Why are you doing this to us, Megan?
It was dirty.
Are you the assistant manager?
Not anymore. The assistant manager is elsewhere.
Where's the assistant manager?
His name's Jeremy.
You hear it whisper in your ear. Jeremy's not the assistant manager.
He was just promoted tonight.
Don't lie.
I have deception.
Yeah, but they know it's a lie for
damn
some
it.
reason. Jeremy is an important member of S&K Department Store.
Fine. I was just trying to protect my friend Tiffany. She's on vacation in Vegas.
I can't leave the store. Bring me to the manager.
Could you put me in one of those mobility assistant devices and I can help you out?
You feel your body lifted up by something you don't really see and put in a mobility scooter.
Bro, what is happening?
Going up the escalator, you gotta like wheelie it.
And then you don't know what's going to happen next. You're like, okay, this is great. You get brought to the escalator. Again, this figure, you can never see it clearly. It's always out of the corner of your eye or in a distance. You feel the mobility scooter go up. You're like, well, it can't push me up the stairs. It's a mobility scooter. And then it throws the mobility scooter with you in it up the
It just yeets you.
I would like you to make another.
Drive.
Fly, bitch.
This will
If
be.
if I succeeded to drive, can I land this mobility scooter?
Sure, yeah, drive. Let's do it. Drive.
Megan's awful, but she's also a little bit my hero. I get +2 to
Okay.
drive.
What this looks like is as you go into the manager's office, you hear something coming up, just a lot of crashing. Like, what the fuck is that sound?
Up 5?
Yeah.
Up like up
Throws you
up to the 5th floor
No,
from the 1st floor.
This thing throws you to the next floor, then picks up the scooter and throws you to the next floor. And so by the time you are at the top, you are battered, you are bloody, you've got more injuries than when you started. And you are.
I hope she didn't have less.
Why is it throwing me with the mobility scooter every time then? It's probably landed on me a few times by this point.
And then it picks up your very broken, barely alive body, rights it. But again, they're in the manager's office. They just hear the sounds. And then it whispers in your ear, "Take me to the manager."
Okay.
And you drive the mobility scooter.
I drive the mobility scooter. I don't drive to the manager's office. I'm not an asshole.
You're going to drive the mobility scooter to where?
To all the garbage cans.
So you bring this figure, this individual, to a garbage can.
No, to a sea of garbage cans.
To a sea of garbage
on
cans.
sale.
On sale. And you hear, "Where's the manager?"
This is what I think about your request for the manager. And then I I'm assuming a mostly broken arm, just like try and drive through the garbage cans and like knock over as many as possible and like get mold and cheese everywhere.
Okay, do a drive check.
Okay.
I just did an opposed check.
I'm
to try
hoping
and
the
grab you.
stench, because they're slender Karen. Like they can't handle bad smells.
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yep. 3.
Okay. Back at the manager's office.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You go in and you look for the key. You know where it is. So you find it in a drawer and you unlock it and find the key to the elevators. As you look through, you basically, there's a window and there's a door. So you can look out into the room. You hear all that commotion, things moving around.
We hear them.
Yeah. Yeah. The mobility scooter moving. Henry's with you, terrified because the child's still with you. And as you get the keys and start to go to the window to look out, you see Megan's head and spine, which has been fully ripped out of their body, thrown at the window, and it breaks the window.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can I have
No, you're dead.
can I have bread and cheese in my mouth?
Yeah. As a final fuck you.
And then as my head lands in the managerial office,
yeah.
can it fall out onto Jeremy's shoes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Falls on Jeremy's shoes. Jeremy goes, "We have to go now," and he books it, running
Go
towards
where?
the elevators.
Oh, was the keys, eh? Okay.
You notice he doesn't take the keys; he's just running to the elevators.
Oh,
Andrew will grab the keys,
Okay.
and then put an arm around Kyle and be like, "Let's go!"
Yeah. So
I'm running after Jeremy.
everyone, you're gonna run after Jeremy, and Kyle and Andrew roll athletics with a -2.
Both of us rolled -2.
Oh, sorry, just Andrew roll -2 because Kyle is injured, and
Should I roll?
no, Andrew rolls because you're injured, and -2 to the roll.
0.
0. Okay. Sydney, you run after Jeremy. So you're beside Jeremy.
Yeah, I am.
And they fall behind.
Sorry, 2. I
A
can't
2.
do
Okay.
math.
2. They fall behind. Jeremy sees you, and as you're running ahead, and you kind of turn around a bunch of furniture to dodge around, do a notice, and I'm going to say -2 because I'm going to use an aspect that Jeremy has, which is expert actor.
Minus 2A.
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
So wait, 3 I guess was
Okay.
was the -2.
So you notice this, which means you don't get a -2 as Jeremy pulls out a hunting knife and goes to stab at your leg.
Wait, like do I get a reaction to try to dodge it?
We will now do an opposed fight check.
Oh Jesus.
You don't have a -2.
Okay. Oh my god. Fight, right? Can I use like it's a 1.
It's a 2 on his head.
Wait. Hold on. Maybe it's not a 1. Hold on. I'm just like really trying here. Hold on. Perception, stealth, communication. No, not communication. No, it's a 1. It's a 1.
So you have a new aspect. It gives you a -2 on all athletics or fight checks, which is stabbed in the leg.
I'll be like, oh no, Jeremy, why? Why do you stab me?
You see, puts the knife back into a hidden sort of piece under his jacket, under his shirt, and yells out loud, "What? No, the creature got her! Run! Come on!"
It didn't. It was you, Jeremy. Shut up.
And you just hear that commotion. As you
I
are
will
now
try to
running away.
run towards Andrew and Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did actually get a 0 because I got
Okay.
2 plus. Yeah.
Okay, got a 0. So you then limp over to this group that is now halfway across, and all of you will have one chance to try and get to the elevators as you see something that is concerning. Jeremy pulls out a copy of the key you just took from the manager's office, and turns on the elevator door. He goes inside, and he begins to press the close door button.
Can I throw a can at monster at his head?
So you have
Do we start with any fate points?
You have one here, which I'll pass over because one fate was used. And you could try to sacrifice yourself, in a sense, to move them because you get a bonus for doing things if Kyle asked you to do them.
Is Kyle gonna ask me?
To sacrifice yourself? God, no.
Yay.
You may not know it's a sacrifice. You could be like,
Wait, but like I don't want to sacrifice myself.
It's like hold the door.
What, and get it like split into while I'm holding it? Wait, how am I sacrificing myself here? Hold on.
it's up to you. This is up to you guys. All I'm saying is
Okay.
you have one chance, one roll to try and
You
get
know
to the
what?
elevator.
Okay, so yeah, like while they are limping to the elevator, I'm gonna try to run actually after, like as I start noticing that he's actually gonna try to close it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards
Okay.
the elevator and try to like hold it for you as you guys are walking in and be like, "No, you fucking bitch," you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, can I throw a can of monster? Jeremy.
Why? This is it seems they're having some fight, but like what is
And I'm
this
gonna
girl
I'm gonna
saying?
use my devoted fan to have a fucking +4 in me like really try harding to like open, keep that elevator open because I'm
Okay.
so want Kyle to survive this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one more fight roll. Yeah, fight roll as well for you.
Oh, okay. Does my devoted fan thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so 7.
Okay, they don't manage to do it.
Literally 7.
Do your athletics -2.
I don't get to roll anymore.
If
You know
you-
what? Handicapped people have it rough.
If Andrew fails and Andrew somehow is injured, then you get to roll again.
Do I roll at a -2?
Yes.
-1.
Okay.
Wait, Jax, can you use like the fate point? Can he use the fate point?
Yes, if you want, but it may not save you in this situation partially because
We're on the 5th floor in
Yeah.
furniture, right?
yes, you know the. Yeah.
Yeah. Are there rolly chairs? Can I just dump you in a rolly chair and run?
Yes, I'll let you do that. Then don't do -2. Add a regular
Okay.
3
1.
or 1. Okay. 1 is enough to run towards the elevator. As you see Sydney fighting to keep the elevator door open, you see Jeremy with a hunting knife now actively trying to stab at her. And as he notices you all see that, he's going to do one final attempt to pull Sydney in to the building, so away from the elevator, so that you're no longer having to keep the elevator open. And Kyle and Andrew, you push your way into the elevator, are now in a rolly chair in the elevator itself. So the last thing is for Sydney to roll a fight check against Jeremy.
So are we in different elevators?
Same
5.
elevator. Same elevator. It's just that Jeremy is trying to pull now Sydney out of that elevator that Sydney's keeping the door open
A
for.
5.
Only a 1.
Oh, you.
Last roll.
Sucks.
You may all now do an attempted athletics check
you fucking bitch.
to push Jeremy out into the elevator. Out of the elevator.
And then do I get minus?
Yeah, you get a -2 because your leg is all fucked up.
Where's Henry for all this?
Henry's in the elevator with you because he was running. Oh, Henry was left behind.
Yes, he was.
Okay, you know,
He's
fuck
with
him.
my head and
Fuck him. Fuck him. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah.
Did we just, yeah.
Unless you want to have done something
Andrew,
about it.
technically, you can't leave a customer behind.
true.
You must always help the customer.
Andrew was keeping also Henry with him, so went
Back from
on
the
the rolly chair on Kyle's lap and is in the space. Okay.
My leg.
Okay.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
I got a 0 in fight. Or
Okay, so
athletics, excuse
no
me.
good there. Who else is gonna fight?
Or was it fight or athletics?
Sorry, athletics or fight, either one.
I got a 5 in athletics.
You got to beat a pretty high number here. This is a new roll that's collective, so you add all your numbers together.
Okay, well, let's do a collective roll.
Add all your bonuses together.
5.
So 5 plus
5.
5 plus
0.
0. They got a 6. So you see Jeremy gets pushed out, stands up, smiles, puts the knife away, and waves as the elevator closes.
Wait, so did we get the kid or
The
did
kid's
Andrew-
inside with you.
Okay. Yay. Okay, so what the fuck happened?
The elevator goes down towards the parking level. It opens up, and we leave it there. Whether you escaped or not,
I didn't know the elevator went
It's
to
a
the
real
parking
question.
level. I
Oh
guess.
my God.
you-
Okay.
the manager had it that way so they could get out without and then lock up the rest of the building. Well, good job, everyone. That was our attempt at a little horror story. I don't know if the
It was
ending worked
fun.
well, but
It was fun. I still need to know if the Karen met the manager, what would happen?
The Karen was locked away in the building like a demon. It was like a contract
Oh
where
my God.
and it's called S&K, Slender Karen Department Store.
Oh my God, that's
because-
what the fuck it's called.
Because Karen is the Slender Karen is locked inside the department store and can't get out, so he feeds it 5 employees every 8 or so months, and then he keeps the Karen locked in the
Very
department store forever.
Cabin in the woods.
It is
Yeah.
very Cabin Woods.
Yeah.
Well, good job, everyone. Thank you for playing. Have a good
Jax, thank you for coming.
thank you
Yeah,
for
thank you for
coming.
Thank you for
Congrats.
having me. It was a lot of fun.
Have a great time, everyone, and thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and joining us at Oddcast. We hope you enjoyed and will subscribe to our socials for news and updates on podcast scheduling and our Patreon. Our socials and Patreon link are in the episode description and show notes.